BattleBars.com. Fuel your fight. Hey everybody, John Brink is here, and I want you to know my dog's name is Zeppelin, and I want her to have the absolute best, including the best food to keep her happy and healthy. And that's exactly what Brutus Bone Broth is doing. Just a quarter of a cup drizzled on top of her dry food naturally detoxifies her system, reduces inflammation, and gives her the extra joint protection she needs. Zeppy plays hard and needs her recovery. Brutus Broth makes their bone broth from all natural, non-GMO, human-grade ingredients, and it's dairy-free and gluten-free. Zeppelin loves her Brutus bone broth, and I feel good about giving it to her because it's made with science, sustainability, and social responsibility at the forefront. Now, their ingredients are non-GMO. Their products are made in small batches in the USA and packaged in recyclable and compostable containers. They donate a portion of their profits to canine wellness organizations and are active participants in their communities. Brutus Broth products are available in over 4,500 retailers across the country, as well as online at brutusbroth.com, Amazon, and Chewy. Now I know you'll find what you're looking for to make your dog as happy as Zeppelin. Brutus Bone Broth, made with love. God, I know, we're back and we're trying to tee up Battle Bars. Now, Bryan, we're going to be going out to Battle Bar Central to watch them do the very first dunking for Battle Bars, like Apple bobbing for Battle Bars. What do you think we're going to see here?
Oh, I think we're going to see people put their faces in sticky substance, okay? And I think we're going to see people get diabetes immediately. Not from the bars, but from all that corn syrup if they don't keep their mouths closed.
Right. That's right. Now listen, for everybody that's watching the second screen experience, remember, you're going to Brinks.tv, you're watching the Super Bowl, and you're predicting what's going to happen.
Wait. The Bengals just scored. You can't just skip over that. The Bengals just scored. We got ourselves a game.
We did. I need a touchdown card. Do we have a touchdown card or something? I mean, this is a big deal.
Yeah, dude. Watch this.
The Bengals just scored. Wait, go full screen on Bryan Callen dancing. Let's see. Bryan Callen dance. Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Dude, you know what? I'm not sitting. I'm holding that squat. Still holding the squat and voguing. Still voguing. Dude, that's impressive. That's impressive, dude. My legs are screaming right now, but you wouldn't know it.
All right, so here we go, Bryan. This is huge news. We are ready to go out to Battle Bar Central to see the first ever Battle Bar battle. We're going to be bobbing for the brand new Maple Pecan bars. Let's see, do we have Alex and Ian out there? Courtney, tee them up. Guys!
We're set up right.
There we go. We got you.
Hold on. You guys got shower caps?
Oh, we got the whole
shower
thing.
Caps? What is this, PG-13?
No. We're so well prepared. You have no idea. We got our director of sales for Battle Bars, Mike. He's going to be our officiant for this event. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't take a line down. Mike,
he looks like Bluto.
He does. Mike, of the two contestants tonight, who's your favorite? He takes his job super seriously. So what we're going to do
doesn't have anything to say.
We're just going to go over the rules really fast. They're going to have 45 seconds to bob for Battle Bars. They cannot put their hands on the side of the case.
Herbert, turn up that audio.
That is literally it. Yeah. So the cap obviously has to come in handy, the goggles. I don't know what corn fructose syrup does to your eyes, but I assume it's not great. So
I want to see people dip their raw faces.
Give me a $2, Herbert. You get me and Bryan in this, and then we'll go full on them. All right, so Bryan, give me your prediction. What's going to happen here?
I don't know. I guess she's probably going to grab herself a bar with her face.
So, yeah,
she's
you only
going to
have
grab a
45
bar.
seconds.
Some people use their hands, and other people use their face.
Pan
So
over,
that's what I
Tori.
know.
There we go. Yep. So,
Right.
so John,
All right,
Brian,
you guys
should
get
go ahead
ready
and
to count it down. Herbert, are you going to set the timer? Let's watch this.
All right. The timer.
Ready, Katie? 3, 2, 1.
Go! Oh my God! Hold on! What do we got?
She thought it was going to be easy, but it's not.
Oh, hold on!
She was so confident.
She
was
got it
so
trapped
confident.
Face all the way in. Let's go.
Ah, there's one.
There it is!
Oh!
Yeah!
Oh, God, get it. Yep. 15 seconds. That's it. Go. We're up to 3. You only got 3. Come on. Oh my God. Look at that face. It's like someone opened the Ark of the Covenant.
Dude, that was downright heroic. Demi,
You okay?
think about
You
that.
okay?
You know what happens when I watch that, guys? You know what happens when I watch that?
Yeah.
I realize I've got to stop taking my hands for granted.
Katie, was that as easy as you expected?
And that's all I do all
so.
day. I'm always like, every day I wake up, I look at my hands and I go, you know what? I could take or leave them, but I'm not
Hey.
going to do that anymore. Watching her having to use her face to do what I do so easily with my hands.
It was easily the most
And that's
entertaining
the
thing
lesson
we've
here,
ever
you
seen.
guys.
What's
So
the
now we
official
gotta get
count?
cleaned up.
Alex,
Ready for our second.
Alex Ian, how many did she get?
We got 5. 5.
5! Oh!
Listen,
Vegas
5,
had the over-under at 4.
But 5, she also has type 2 diabetes right now.
That's exactly what happens. I told you. Her pancreas is
take
out
it.
of breath right now.
Listen,
That's
it's
right.
like this right now. It's gasping for air. All right? And,
right.
Brian, I trust you. You're a doctor. You know this stuff.
Yes, I
Well,
am.
Brian-
I'm also pretty much I'm the bar for where you want your fitness to be. Let's just put it
100%.
that way.
100%.
All right. I take my shirt off and people go, did somebody stretch human skin over a cheetah? And the answer is pretty much yeah.
Don't fool yourself. You're being humble, sir. You're being humble. I know it.
That's right.
Thank you.
All right, so let's, Alex, you got your next contestant coming up. 5 is a good number to try to beat.
Are you ready for that?
One thing that I think we needed to note is that you got to trap the bar against the glass, or you got to go quick, because when she was kind of like dancing around with it, it didn't work so good.
It's true. Well,
So well, John. It's so well, not so good. Speak English, please. There are children watching.
thank you.
Oh, your
God,
grammar's
I
atrocious.
barely know the
Listen,
language.
Jeremy's great with the jaw movements. He's really
Yeah.
been stretching his jaw out for at least a month straight in preparation for this. Let me see, Jeremy. Let me see your jaw really quick. Can you move it around
All
for
right.
me?
Alex, are you ready to do this?
ready.
Let's have him go right now. I mean, we're ready to do this.
Let's do it.
Let's do
Are
it,
you ready to do
Brian.
this,
I want
Jeremy?
you
Let's
to
go,
count it
Alex.
down.
Show me your struggle face. Let's go.
I'm in the zone.
This is when we separate the men from the boys,
Hang
bro.
on. Are you ready for this?
We're ready.
5,
All right.
4,
Alex,
3,
Alex,
2,
if you win, I'm giving you my firstborn. Well, my thirdborn.
Go. Let's see it. Come on.
This is pathetic.
5 is a go.
You're pathetic.
He's pathetic. He's not even doing it.
Get your head in
You
there.
gotta get-
You call yourself a
There
man?
it is. There it is. Battle of the sexes. Show them who's supreme.
Get your face in there.
There we go. There we go. Come on. Who's holding the? You're not allowed to hold the back of his head.
15 seconds.
Hey, listen.
There it is.
There's no rules.
Wait a minute.
5. That's 5.
Oh yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Does that count?
That's got to count. That's got to count. That's last
Listen.
minute. That's last
Listen.
minute. Boom.
John, Brian, we have
Yeah.
we have the Olympics. We have the big game on right now. and we have this finely tuned athlete right here. You can't teach this.
Look, he dug deep. He dug deep in the end, bro.
He's Wilford Brimley right now.
Wow. Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I've never wanted to lick a man's face before, but I'm having weird feelings right now.
Brian wants to lick his face. What do you think about that?
I'm in.
I want to give you.
Send me out. Put me on
No,
Shab's show. You can lick my face all you want, my friend.
I can do that, but it's not his show. It's my show, first of all. Second of all, I'll give you a cat bath, okay? If you're good. Now get out of here.
Beat it, nerd.
Get out of
Beat
here.
We
Put
tried.
me on
All
Shab's
So
show.
we're going to be coming
Seriously.
back to you guys. All right, so Alex, right now the bar is set. I think it's 7. We'll be coming back to you guys in the third quarter and the fourth quarter, right? Or is that it? All right.
I mean,
John,
I could probably recruit
those
some
are
more
the
people.
John, I got
contestants.
great news. John, I got great news. If you guys enter now, we're giving away a live baby. A live baby. That's right. I know.
Real baby.
I decided I'm giving my baby away. All you have to do is play to win, though. It's no longer just $6,000. I'm giving my newborn baby away. I promise you the kid is healthy. He eats every 2 hours. He will keep you awake. But this baby can be yours we're starting to bid at $5,000. That's right. So only on BrinksTV.com can you get yourself a live baby, you guys. That's how far we're willing to go.
Look,
Whose kid is this anyway?
I love live
here it
babies.
goes. Hold on.
This is a live baby. Oh,
Brian.
look, Mom wants him back. Mom wants him back. Whatever. Be more of a mom.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Mom. Thanks. Didn't she ever read the Bible about firstborn?
Yeah, dude. Thank you. It's unbelievable how selfish some people are. Like, we're giving this baby away on Brinks TV, and all of a sudden I'm the bad guy now because I volunteered without asking
Yeah.
her. Whatever.
Exactly. Well, look at so while we were gone, the Bengals scored a touchdown. The score of the game is 13-3. The Rams are currently driving. 13-10. 13-10. If you're on Brinks.tv, make sure you're playing predictive gaming, touchdown, punt, field goal, interception, turnover. Make sure that you're guessing that. If that gets you on the scoreboard, you have a chance of winning warm, soft cash and prizes. Brian, what are you seeing right now in the game?
All right, I just watched, I think it's the Grey Cooper Cup just caught another catch, and they have good field position right now. And I'm thinking that the Rams are definitely going to put some points up on the board. If it's not a field goal, it's going to be a touchdown, obviously. So this game is crazy. False start, offense. You see what happens when the pressure gets a little too much? Yeah.
Hey. All right, Brian, we have our first MV Pup competition for Brutus Bone Broth ready to go. This is huge. Everybody's going to have to vote on this. Vote live on Brinks.tv. We're going to be seeing 3 dogs. So, hold on. Wait a minute. We got Ollie. All right. He's ready
that dog
for the
looks
game.
like he would bite you right
Ollie.
in the face.
Yeah. Wait, Scroob the dude. Wait, is that the invisible dog?
He's a ghost, John. He's a ghost.
Wait.
Scroob the dude is a
And
ghost.
Margot dogs. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. They're not. Wait, hold on a second.
You know what, John?
Oh, yes. Go ahead, Brian.
They're super small. They didn't make it. They had them on a podium, and they're both Chihuahuas. But the point is that they do exist. Either that, or they're just figments. They're a breed called the figment of your imagination.
Yeah, that's right. Well, also,
Fill in the
I
blank.
think those 2 dogs actually have not. I think Ollie had been using Brutus Bone Broth, but the other 2 dogs haven't, and they're too diminutive
so they die.
in size.
No, you know what happens when you don't feed your dog Brutus bone broth? They don't live as long. So if you want your dog to not be in the picture, all right, then don't feed your dog Brutus bone broth, all right? Because he'll leave us a little too early, all right? So if you don't buy Brutus bone broth, you're a scumbag because you hate dogs. I'm tired.
Right.
John, I'm angry right now. I'm angry.
Move
Two
it on. Let's
dogs
get out of
are no longer with
vodka.
us because their owner didn't have the decency to feed them Brutus Bone broth, long pass by the red. Interception.
Oh my God! Interception, Mike! Oh my God! Interception! Cincinnati Honey Badgers! Hold on
You
a
see
second.
what I mean, John?
We gotta
you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's on
you
the
see what I mean?
Rams.
They don't care. They don't care.
Now you get too cocky. You don't get too cocky in the backfield with the Bengals. I've been saying that since their inception.
That's right.
All right? You don't throw it long. You don't throw it long with a team that hungry. All right? You don't stick your hand in a honey badger's hole, John. How many times I got to tell you that? All right?
Brian.
You stick your finger in a honey badger's hole, and you start moving it around, and you get your fingers bit, and now you're surprised?
I don't know.
You don't throw a long pass against the honey badgers like that, or you're gonna end up being sad. But guess what, John? You deserved it. You deserved it.
Brian, you're
bad
talking
play.
with your hands. You are looking.
John.
You're actually.
John, don't ever listen to me right now. When it comes to my team, the Cincinnati Honey Badgers, don't ever bring that shit in onto my field. Don't ever insult me with a long random pass like that again.
Right now, we're going down to the Brinks World Headquarters, Brinks TV World Headquarters. We're going down to our field correspondent, Rob Vaca, he's a man among the people. Right now, let's see. Let's go down to Rob. There you go.
I am a man among the people, and we are in the 2-minute warning of this Super Bowl. There's high drama. Looks like the momentum has changed. Looks like the Bengals are swinging back into the pole position in terms of momentum. And there's giveaways at Brinks TV. The party here is in full swing. Bryan Callen's giving away babies, and I'm going to shift gears for us. I have a guy here with me who I've become friends with, who I really respect, who I've gotten a lot of energy from. His name's Kevin Hines, and you may or may not know Kevin, but you should, and now you will. So Kevin survived a jump off of the Golden Gate Bridge. He survived a jump off the Golden Gate Bridge, and he has lived to tell his story, and his story is one of redemption. His story is one of how you can bring God and light into your life, and his story is one of suicide prevention. In a world right now that so sorely needs more Kevin Hineses, Kevin Hines, it's great to see you, man.
Great to see you too, Rob. Thank you for having me here today.
Tell us, while we're watching this game, let's shift gears around. Tell us what you've seen so far. The Bengals and the Rams are locked in this 13-10 game. You grew up on the West Coast. Tell us what you've seen so far in the game.
Well, I have to first say I grew up in San Francisco, so I'm sad for the 49ers, but I'm excited for the Bengals. I don't think much of the Rams, but good luck to both of them. I would love if the Bengals pulled this one out and won the game.
Did you see that little subtle shot there at the Rams? The 49er fan slips in that he's happy for the Bengals, and he doesn't think much of the Rams, and he just wishes his 49ers were in it.
Yeah,
Kevin,
basically.
You know, I have two teenagers. I have a 19-year-old Alexis at Clemson University. I got a 16-year-old Kyle at Johns Creek High School here in the Atlanta area. What message are you sharing with young people today that can help in maybe a nugget here? What can you share with young people that might be able to give them hope and a glimpse into what's possible?
You know, Rob, given what I did 21 years ago by attempting to take my life, suicide is never the solution to our problem. It is the problem. And I want to share to the youth of today that just because they're in pain today doesn't mean they don't get to have that beautiful tomorrow, but they have to be here to get there in the first place.
Kevin, your message it's simple, and this is a complicated sort of issue, but it's a simple message. I love the eloquence of the message. Thank you for sharing it. Let's get back into the game for just a second, because I want people to go check out Kevin Hines. Google Kevin Hines. He's got an amazing book. He shares a lot on video. Go find Kevin Hines. What's your prediction here as we get to the end of the first half and in the second half? Who's going to win this game?
At the end of the first half, the Bengals will still be down, but they're going to come through in the second half. They're going to take it home. They're going to win the game. They're going to win the Super Bowl.
So Kevin Hines says the Bengals are going to win the game. They're going to steal the Super Bowl. This is the Kevin Hines that is quasi-anti-Rams, so we'll take that with a grain of salt. But Kevin Hines, thank you, man.
Thank you.
Come back to me. Hey! All right. So, Bryan, listen to me. This game is insane. This party is insane.
Yes.
The second screen experience is insane. Courtney, we got to tee up our next winner of $2,000 because we're almost at the end of the second quarter. Bryan Callen, give me your insight right now. Because look at the
John,
Bengals
first of all, how are these people winning? First of all, how are these people winning this money? Well, how am I not allowed to enter? What's going on? Well, how are they doing this? Are they just calling a number? What are they doing?
No, Bryan. They're going to Brinks.tv, BRINX.tv, and they're registering and they're playing predictive gaming and trivia. And every time they get on the leaderboard, their name gets entered into the electronic hat, and we're picking a winner, $2,000 at a time.
Okay, well, I'm not giving my baby away that way. There's got to be more to it. Anyway, the point is, what were you asking me? Oh yeah, the game. Look, you got all kinds of stars there, and I don't care about that. I like athletes. Stars bore me. But here's the thing, man. This game is going to be a barn burner. These teams are so closely matched. I know people always say this stuff. Basically, everybody regurgitates the same stuff. But what I love seeing is a young quarterback like Baca, like Burrow, who just believes in himself. It's that X factor, man. So you're witnessing greatness in real time. I'm telling you, this kid, and it's nothing new, but I believe he's the future. I think he might be the next GOAT. I don't know why I'm saying that, but
listen to me. I'm not doubting you at all because I think Joe Burrow has what it takes to be a champion. But we are going to now announce our next $2,000 winner. Courtney, who is it? Oh, Jeffrey E. Bryan Callen, Jeffrey E. just won $2,000 on Brinks.tv, Ultimate Second Screen Experience. Bryan, what is Jeffrey E. going to do with his $2,000?
Jeffrey E. is going to wait until next year's Super Bowl, and he's going to buy exactly one ticket with that money, because that's how much they go for up in the nosebleed seats, but at least you'll be there live. You know what I'm saying, Jeffrey E? Congratulations, dude. Or you can spend it all on Kill Cliff bars if you want, battle bars. Do whatever you want, dude. Kill Cliff drinks or battle bars. That's what I meant. You know what I meant. The point is, you can never go thirsty again, or you can just never go hungry again. How's that sound?
That's right.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Bryan, how many other broadcasts has NBC given away $2,000 right now? No. Is Bryan Callen making a red cent on this entire program? No. Are any of these people his sponsors? No. But I'm doing it for the love of the game and because I'm hilarious effortlessly. Absolutely. All right, so Bryan, I am about to go walk amongst the people here at Brinks TV World Headquarters. You are going to, at halftime, you're going to take a break because we have a Kill Cliff halftime show, lots of amazing clips, and then you're going to come back and join me at the beginning of the third quarter where we're going to give away another $2,000. We're going to have more MV Pop competitions. We're going to have more prizes, more special guests. It's just completely out of control, and Bryan, your job is to go get at least 2 more babies.
All I know, guys, is that I got my friends having a huge party in Malibu, and I'm in front of my computer screen with you doing this second screen experience, all right? So you're welcome in advance, all right? In the meantime, I'm going to go do some calisthenics.
Yeah. Hey,
for
Bryan,
my upper body, because I've been holding this thing with my lower body the whole time. This whole half has been a lower body workout for me.
Yeah,
okay? I don't believe in chairs.
Squat.
I already said that.
When
I come back, I'll be very pumped.
Yeah.
I know.
I love it.
I'll probably make a couple more babies.
Do we have the camera right outside to come in so that I can just walk? All right, so listen, Bryan, you go potty, get yourself a battle bar, go drink a Kill Cliff. We're going to see you at the beginning of the third quarter. I'm now going to go walk amongst the people. All right, where's my camera?
All right.
Where is it? Lower Bryan. And lower the screen for Bryan. And here we go. Where's the camera? Is the camera coming in? Like, where are we? Here we go. He's supposed to be right outside the door. Tori, go find him. All right, so we got a camera with a stick mic. He's going to be coming back. So listen, everybody needs to go to Brinks.tv. You got to register. You got to get on the scoreboard to win. And I think the camera's coming in. Where's the stick mic that Rob Vach has been using? Do we need it, or can I walk? Herbert, here we go. I'm walking. Whoa, check out the set. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's the battery. Here we go. Give me one of these mics.
Here we go. Are we talking here? All right. Hey, look at everybody. Hey, look at everybody. Yeah. Look at everybody. Hey, we're here at Brinks TV World Headquarters. We're having the ultimate Super Bowl party. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. What's up, man? Listen, we're giving away $10,000, lots of prizes, and we've got a huge party going on, giving away lots of Kill Cliff. Look at this. Come on over here. Look at what's up. What's happening? Look at this. He's the man, the myth, the legend, Victor. I saw you here, I think, last year.
Yeah.
And how are you liking the game so far?
It's a good game, man. That's all I want to expect is a good game, and I think we're getting that.
I think so, too. And I like the Cincinnati Honey Badgers because they don't care.
Hey, man, hey, they may surprise us, man. I mean, the way it's going right now, anything is possible. So, we'll see what happens. Rams better get going, or they're going to let Cincinnati get it.
Absolutely. All right, I'm going to come over to Heaven over here because Heaven's making me a drink for Kill Cliff. My favorite Kill Cliff is the Kill Cliff Octane. And we're here with the most amazing bartender on the planet, Heaven. Heaven, look right here. Look right here. Hey.
Hey, how are you all doing?
No, listen, you're going to make me a drink.
Yes.
Listen, Heaven's going to make me a drink because Kill Cliff is the most amazing drink on the planet, but Heaven, the most amazing bartender, is going to make me a very special drink with Octane, the Killer Clipsicle.
Okay, awesome. Now we're going to do your favorite drink, so let's see. So we're going to use this Octane right here. We're going to make sure we use 10 cherries because he loves all of his cherries, okay, y'all? He's a little spoiled. So we got this.
Put it away.
Oh, you hold this for me so I can do all the work? Oh, shit. Let me get in there.
Clean Energy. This is the best drink of all time. You got to go to killcliff.com. This is the Kill Cliff Octane. This has 125 milligrams of clean green tea caffeine, 25 milligrams of CBD. This is the greatest creation known ever by mankind. It goes fire, wheel, Kill Cliff Octane. That's
the Kill Cliff Octane with the cherries, the soda water, a little bit of lemon juice, and a little bit of cranberry is going to make your perfect beverage for the non-alcoholic drinkers, non-alcohol. So
I love it.
That.
All right. So listen, look at DDP right behind us. DDP, how are you?
I thought I was going to a bar. Then I pulled up to your house. I go, sweet crib. Walk down. I realize I'm in a sweet bar. Great job, dude. Great job.
That's pretty awesome. All right, so Heaven, what ingredients are you throwing in the, what are we calling this?
So right now, tell me what it is, your 100?
My 10 banger?
10 bangers. This is 10 bangers because you got 10 banging cherries, banging. We have lemon juice, we have a little bit of pineapple juice as well, and then that's gonna be coated with a top of soda water, okay? That's like your perfect spritzer.
Hey, Herbert, can you go around to the PTZs here and just show everybody the party that's happening? Because it's pretty amazing. Like, look at the party. We got a couple hundred people down here at Brinks.tv World Headquarters. Flip around the PTZs if you can. Because, honestly, if you're not here, you're not cool. This is where all the cool people hang out.
Correct.
This is the ultimate watch party. Kill Cliff is the ultimate clean energy drink.
We have amazing products and amazing giveaways. Giving away over $10,000 throughout the Super Bowl. And Heaven, what ingredients have you been adding to the Killer Clipsicle 10 banger?
I did add a little bit of orange juice to it and a little bit of fresh squeezed wine. Fresh squeezed lime, okay? So I have a whole bowl sitting right here. All the fresh fruits makes a big difference.
It does make a big difference. And what I want to make sure everybody knows is that Brinks.TV, the ultimate interactive network, we're giving away $10,000 cash, and we're giving away lots of prizes. Make sure that you support KillClip. Go to killclip.com. Make sure you support Battle Bars. Make sure you support Brutus Bone Broth and Punched Energy Gummies. Rob Vaca, what do you think about the scene here?
It's hard to beat. This is the most impressive sports bar in a home in America, and that's undisputed. And this is the home of Brinks TV.
That's right. That's right. I want to get Jerry over here because Jerry made this. Hey, Jerry! Hey, Jerry!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're going to bring Jerry over here because he made the Killer Clipsicle. This is his Mona Lisa. Want to make sure that he tells everybody why this is the best drink ever. Jerry, give me a little insight on the Killer Clipsicle here.
I don't know. It's probably just the best thing that you've ever drank in your entire life. It's like the perfect combination of orange and vanilla and just amazingness in a can. It tastes like nostalgia, right? It tastes like 2000s when you're chasing after an ice cream truck to get the orange creamsicle that your grandma gave you $5 for. It's the best thing in life, and it keeps you going. Killclip Octane, let's roll.
That's right. So Jerry created this drink. Haven't just made me the ultimate 10 banger. We're coming back. We're going to go out to the Killclip halftime show, and we'll be back at the beginning of the third quarter.
All right, cheers. Boom. Can't go wrong with that. You cannot go wrong with that. Are we still on? I feel like we're...
The 2022 Big Game Weekend on Brinks.TV is brought to you by Brutus Bone Broth, made with love for dogs. KillClip, clean energy drinks. Battle Bars, fuel your fight. And Punched Energy, packs a punched.
Killclip make your drink cold happy. 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 Killclip make your drink cold happy.
Killclip make your drink cold happy. Killclip make your drink cold happy. Killclip make your drink cold happy.
All right, people, listen up. Got to share my latest discovery. 100% all natural caffeine gummies. Punched Energy is a new and fast way to power up. Now, these gummies are made with real fruit and are infused with green coffee bean caffeine. That means it's all natural. Plus, they come in perfect pocket-sized travel packs. Now, you'll never have to worry about spilling your coffee or having coffee breath ever again. Just grab a pack of gummies and get punched. Find out more at punchedenergy.com.
Brinks. Oh yeah. From Killclip, the #1 clean energy drink in the mind of Joe Rogan, comes the Flamin' Joe. Sugar-free, B vitamins, electrolytes, all them good drink things. An epic spicy pineapple fusion from out of this world, straight into your drink hole. Own it. Killclip.com.
Ever since I've been doing these commercials for Killclip, my Tinder account has been blowing up, dog. Ooh, who's this horny young fella sliding into Brandy's DMs? Mr. Castle Master. How about that? Kill Cliff Octane CBD. The Killer Cliffsicle. All the benefits of caffeine smooth over with CBD. Own it.
Hey everyone! Castle Master here, overload of knowledge and part-time customer service rep for Kill Cliff. Wanted to announce my new Kill Cliff Octane CBD flavor. Killer Cliffsicle. Yeah, that's right. It's orange and vanilla yumminess. Woo! I know your drink hole is gonna be happy because I know everything. Just go to killcliff.com and get yours today.
And now, Kill Cliff the Clean Energy Drink and Sanford MMA present Rumble Time Live! Starring G.W. Garrison, Chaz Skelly, Dawn Drinkas, and McDojo.
There we go. Go full screen on me. Go full screen on me. Look at this. We got, there we go. Look at this. Kill Cliff Octane. I'm not saying it other than because it's true. This is the greatest drink made in the history of mankind. Better than water. God himself, we're negotiating a deal right now. He believes the same thing. I don't know if he'll put his weight behind it, but he's considering it.
So that was a direct contact. Y'all didn't go through his agent or his manager. You just spoke directly to the man.
We went straight to God.
Straight to God waits.
I don't. You know what's funny is that he's been using our products for years.
Yeah, I heard Moses had to go through his agent. He didn't even get the. He
didn't go straight there, but I have a direct link. And I've spoken to him before about some other stuff on Sports Science. I had him on twice. You can look him up.
Oh man, I got to check that IMDb.
Is that on YouTube or something? Can I find that?
It's on YouTube. They may have taken it down. It's being censored, I think, but whatever. We're going to move on from that. And we're going to say, hey, everybody, welcome to the show. Chaz, why don't you say hi in a way that's appropriate?
Hey, everybody, welcome to the show.
Hey, Chaz, how you doing?
You look like you're in witness protection or something.
It is
a lighting situation you got going on. Can we distort his voice for just this show? Drop it down.
We just put Granny on top of him because he's ugly anyway. You know what I mean? No longer has a mullet. He's not bringing anything.
You know what I would like to do?
Man.
What?
You know what I need? I need the that little cat thing. Remember that video we played where that lawyer called into the judge? And he was a cat?
Yes.
With the
That's a Snapchat filter.
Just want to make sure everyone knows I'm not actually a cat. I'm not.
All right. So McDojo, say hi to everyone.
Hello, people. Hopefully everybody's doing fantastic and wonderfully well. It's a mango day for me today. Delicious
that's right.
CBD.
That's
they
right.
got CBDs in it.
All right. Let's go to Mr. Participation Medal. GW.
Wow.
Look at all those. Look at that. What is that from field day in 5th grade?
This is from actual.
Y'all just mute him on purpose?
Yeah, we just muted him or something. Your microphone dropped out. Guys, he was lying. God cut the line.
Just remember, 3rd place is like the gold.
Yeah, look at him. Hey, G-Dub, keep talking. We can't hear you at all. We're moving on. So last time we had segments that deserved a little bit of follow-up. First we had Newsworthy. So here's a little new addition. This segment is called Follow-Up, and this first clip is called Live on Site. Let's see what we got here.
Tori Yorkie joins us now live in Dunbar. And Tori, they're not seeing any flakes, but wet roads. And now we're starting to experience, unfortunately, in freeze-thaw, we see this, water main breaks.
Yeah.
Got hit by a car. Okay, I just got hit by a car, but I'm okay, Tim.
That's the first
I'm okay.
I just got hit by a car, but I'm okay.
I'm okay. Yeah, that's live TV for you. It's all good. I actually got hit by a car in college too, just like that.
Wow.
I am so glad I'm okay.
Yeah.
You're okay. You're okay. We're all good. This is you know what? It's one
sure
woman
you're
band.
okay, Tori?
We're good, Tim. Ma'am,
sure you're
you
okay?
are so sweet and you are okay. It is all good. You know,
So you
know, it's my last week on the job, and I think this would happen.
So you were bumped
specifically to me,
in.
Tim.
Were you bumped down low, Tori, or were you hit up high? I couldn't really tell.
You could have. Well, dude, does it matter?
I like how they just abandoned the story. It's
I think it got her in the
were you supposed to
bumper.
be doing something? And you only have a job.
I just don't understand. This dude's like interrogating her. Is it down low, up high? Like, does it matter? She got hit by a car. Look at that. God, it's professional looking. First clip here is called Caught Celine's Attention. Celine Dion, unimpressed with fans singing and flips her off. Let's see it.
You in my arms and never let go. I surrender. You in my arms and never let go. I surrender.
I never really liked Celine Dion until right now.
Oh my God! Hey, she shot her shot. That was her chance. She went for it, and she just got completely blocked at the rim by Celine Dion. Hard.
I think both people were courageous. Both women were courageous right there. You got to have some balls to sing to Celine Dion. You got to have some balls to be so rude as to roll up the window.
With eye contact. That's the best part.
Actually,
looking her in her face.
Her limo was pulling off. She's like, hold on. And she actually gave her the platform for about 5 seconds. So that's all you can ask, really. She shot her shot.
That kind of reminded me of me trying to pick up chicks in college.
Same reaction.
It went that well.
They're like, next.
Yeah. All right, so on that note, let's go to the next clip, which is called Crying Out Loud. This is
What's wrong?
Daddy, do that.
What?
Daddy, do that.
He what?
He told me to do a crack.
Are you serious? Daddy! What's wrong?
Daddy, do that.
What?
Daddy, told me to do a crack.
He what?
He told me to do a crack.
What?
Are you serious?
My 90-year-old ears can't understand it. What is she saying?
Daddy called me a Democrat.
There you go.
Which is right on par with like the boogeyman at this point. Like Nancy Pelosi's under your bed, basically.
I mean, how do you know she's not?
She tried to make her daddy share 3/4 of his cookie with her because she didn't have any.
Hey, I'll be honest.
Exactly.
She's kind of acting like a Democrat right now. I'll just say.
Crying.
Like anytime I accidentally see a clip of The View, my same reaction. Okay.
Absolutely proved her daddy right. You are right, GW.
Exactly.
You hit the nail on the head there.
Moving on, we're going to the next clip. Running free. Running free. Here we go. Now let's take a horse on a trail. Oh, shit! Oh!
That was vindictive. That horse knew that guy. Poor lady.
Well, he's riding like a Vespa. Oh!
Horse really.
Is that a Vespa or is that like a bike?
I think it's a bicycle.
Yeah.
No, that thing was cruising.
That thing is crude. It looks like a Vespa to me.
It looks like that Vespa was lacking a little bit of horsepower.
Oh, hey! Wow.
Zing!
But now, the horse decided to cross there. Like there was no other point where the horse could have crossed.
I don't know. Maybe you had a question for him. Who knows?
All right, next one is called Family Recipe.
Do you think Brinkus listens to like fart noise in his headphones.
Got sick last night, so I'm cooking up some NyQuil chicken. I've done this in the past, and usually I use about, 4/3 of the bottle. And if it's your first time doing this, you can get away with using about 1/5. Season that NyQuil in there just at the right temperature. You're going to want to let it sit there and sizzle for about, 5 to 30 minutes. Make sure you're constantly flipping over the chicken. You don't want to give one side more attention than the other. Oh, sometimes the steam really makes you sleepy. Oh, fuck. What you're looking for is that blue color right there. All right, then you can go ahead and turn it off. Blue? Ooh, yeah, that's steam, baby. Drain the unused right back into the NyQuil can, just like so. And NyQuil chicken.
What? I have to see what happens when you eat it.
Yeah, like what's the
for more recipes?
Chaz, somehow I feel like you know what's behind this clip better than anybody because I don't get it.
I don't know. I did a lot of Chloroseed and cold and cough when I was in college, but I've never heard of NyQuil chicken.
A lot of Sudafed.
Got it. All right. Did you used to just down bottles of Robitussin?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right.
I mean, I like
that's
That explains a lot.
All right, that just so everybody knows, that's on a borderline of being lit up. That was I'm not going to. Only because I don't think I understand it, and that just could be an age thing.
I just gotta know what this guy's is because I need some more of these like trailer park recipes here. I need to know what's up.
He said 4/3 of the bottle.
Yes,
4/3 is fine.
From 5 to 30 minutes.
Right. Time for my favorite part of the show. It's McDougal time.
All right. You keep saying that, but then you keep trying to fart on me every time I do a segment.
That's exactly how
it's very confusing. But anyway,
right.
So you all know my shtick. I call out fakes, frauds, phonies, and all that, and I have to look at hours and hours of martial arts footage. But I found the best gun disarm I've ever seen in my life on the internet. You got to watch it. Here it goes. Watch it.
Here we go. Let's watch it. Let's see. All right.
I see the disappointment on your face already. Yeah. Go ahead. Solid disarm. I like it. The booty hole surprise at the end was unexpected, I have to say.
That was amazing.
Borderline, man. I'm going to give you a pass, but that was borderline. You built it up as the greatest. You built it up as the greatest ever. Not one person thinks it was the greatest
ever. Disarm a gun with their butt cheeks and then draw the gun with their anus. I mean, come on. That's near impossible, but this man did it.
Go ahead. Next clip. Let's go.
I'm sure GW knows who Renzo Gracie is, right? You guys know Renzo.
Of course we know Renzo.
The basement. Renzo Gracie has this beautiful saying is that a true friend will come in with a flying kick. And then this is literally from Renzo's page. Let's go ahead and watch and just see how his quote applies to real life.
That's right.
Around the world, live from the sold-out HSBC Arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time!
Wow.
That's a hell of a kick. It's really good form, I gotta say.
That is good form. What was the dispute? Like where you got to put your chair?
No, the guy was like, if you watch at the beginning of the video, the guy's like chasing them down with a stick. Like he has his big stick and he's like walking them towards the beach. They're trying to get away from him. But this guy don't play those stick games.
No, now he's got 2 sandy footprints on his upper back and a mouthful of hair. Yeah.
You think
so? But the stick was being used to ward off them putting the chair there, right?
I have no clue. You know what I know.
I don't know. I think I need a little more context to decide whether or not that was a legit blind flying kick.
I mean,
just enjoy the kick.
It's a hell of a kick. That's all I needed.
Let's go to drumstick. This is the in the random clip potpourri segment. Let's go to drumstick. All right, I see it. Whoa! Oh, she's gone. Wow.
God damn you, Bernice!
Oh, it's stuck in her hair.
Brinks TV, the intergalactic home of winning.
We're gonna set the internet on. With Killer Clean Energy. Flaming Joe. Flaming Joe. We're gonna set the internet on fire.
Kill Cliff lifestyle. It's freestyle, you know what I mean? It's freedom of expression. Look at this, expressive as you get, you know, without being overly busy and overly expressive. It speaks for itself. I feel like we're just getting started, and we're the new monsters in the game, the new beasts in the territory, the new dogs in the yard, and man, we're about to piss all over everyone. Ignite, Tequila Kiwi. Ching!
First of all, before we get started today, I have to say my animation is the coolest in the business. Thanks to the guys over at Killcliff and ladies, not discriminating. If you ever want to check out the rest of these episodes, you can check them out on our YouTube channel, but it's even better if you go to brinks.tv and check it out over there. Feel free to give some love to my homies over at Killcliff because it's delicious and I drink it and they also pay me, which is kind of a perk, but it's still good. But come on, you know that there's money being changing hands, but it's really good. This is my favorite one right now. It's a little tango mango, and it is delicious. Delicious. You got to check it out. Anyway, my guest today has been a homie for a little while now. I got to say, I think it's been a couple years we've been chit-chatting, and I didn't even know all the things that he had did when we first started shooting the shit because he was helping run a meme page that calls out casuals in the MMA industry, and it's a really funny page, but he's a triple threat, man. He's a martial artist. He's an actor. He's a producer. Jonathan Sadowski. Come on in, brother. Let's get to talking.
What's up, my man? Thanks for having me on, Rob.
Well, thank you for coming on. I don't know if you're aware, but this is our Super Bowl episode, I noticed you came prepared.
I don't live under a rock.
So I gotta say, man, I watched just before we kind of get into it. I watched 8-Bit Christmas, which you were a producer on, and
thanks,
it was awesome. I love Christmas. I love nostalgia, and it gave both of those to me. So tell me a little bit about all that and what happened with that and how that went.
Oh man, that really began as a labor of love. You know, we started working on that film over 4 years ago. I on a random thing, I was playing Nintendo one night. I was drinking whiskey and playing Nintendo as adults do. And I made a post on Facebook back when I had a Facebook account about, just remembering playing Nintendo. I was playing Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I remember playing Nintendo, and my cousin downstairs started, he was the first person in the neighborhood to buy one. And this kid, Patty Houlihan, sent me a message. He was from high school. I haven't talked to him in over 10 years. And he was like, oh, read this book. It's called 8-Bit Christmas. And I ordered the book on Amazon, and 4 years later, it's a $30 million movie for New Line. And a lot of people liked it, so I'm pretty happy with it, man.
Well, it reminded me a lot of A Christmas Story, but with a lot more nostalgia of our time. If you're in your 30s, this movie is or 40s, this movie's about your childhood. And I'm a staple guy. Every Christmas, every day in the month of December, as corny as it sounds, I watch a different Christmas movie.
That's
great. I have my favorites. I have Die Hard. I always make sure I get that one in.
Not a Christmas movie.
Ho, 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 I have a machine gun. Come on. No one blows up the Nakatomi building without Santa's approval, all right?
Rob, I love you, but I will die on this hill.
Well, 8-Bit Christmas is a Christmas movie, and I suggest if anybody loves Christmas.
And dude, it's so funny. It's so funny you mentioned A Christmas Story, because one of the things when we were making this movie, we were talking to our director, and we said we wanted to pull from like classics like The Sandlot and like Goonies, and A Christmas Story was a big one. So we like to brand this as A Christmas Story for the Nintendo generation.
For sure, and it nailed it because I absolutely loved it. And I'm
Thanks,
super
man.
critical of my movies too. Like I'm a cinephile. Like I watch movies like all the time. So if it's not up to snuff, I'd be all up on you. I'd be like, "What the fuck, man? Why you mess up my Christmas?"
I wouldn't mention cinephile and snuff in the same sentence.
Those are much different movies. But anyway, that's a good transition to the next. We'll go right into our first segment because
Let's do it.
It is the Super Bowl episode. I decided to take elements of the teams, and we're going to see who would win in a fight. So let's go and pull up the first tale of the tape, which is our animal beef, which I didn't name that, but I appreciate who did. Tale of the tape, the ram, all right? Typically live around 10 to 19 years, roughly about 5'6". By the way, that's from their feet all the way up to their horns, standing next to you, not body length. They're roughly about 262 pounds to 280 pounds. They can charge up to 20 miles per hour, and their horns themselves weigh at least 30 pounds apiece. Those are some heavy heads. Bengal tiger, on the other hand, lives about 8 to 10 years, about 5'3" to 6'5", and that is, by the way, from head to booty. When it comes to their weight, they're about 390 to 570 pounds. That is a terrifying animal. Notes, teeth are about 3 inches long. Claws get up to about 4 inches long. Let's talk about it. Who do you think will win in the fight?
Well, Rob, as heavy as the horns are, unless that ram is charging and headbutting a sleeping tiger, the tiger takes this one, my friend.
All right. Well, you know what? I know we're on a tighter schedule today, so let's go and go into that first clip.
I mean, look, if I'm being totally honest, the bear beats both of them. But
the Bears.
They didn't make the playoffs, let alone the Super Bowl. So I'm gonna go with the Bengal on this one.
All right. Well, this is if hypothetically your situation played out and the Bengal Tigers chilling, sleeping. All right, we'll call that the bag. And let's say the ram gets to jump on him. This is probably how it would go down. Let's go and play it. He's got a little booty in it. All right. But
yeah, he puts his back into it.
Yeah, he got little short shots. He gets little short shots in. Right, he's not afraid to take a hit. Clearly.
You know what, Rob? I'm gonna make a little proviso on my statement. We totally didn't talk about home field advantage.
This is true. But did you see the end? Can we play the end of this clip? The thing knocks the bag off the chain. That's how hard he hit it.
Yeah, that bag probably weighs 100 pounds.
I mean, if it's a sleeping tiger and he's not paying any attention, you whack.
So yeah, sleeping tiger. We'll give it to the ram. However, in any other instance on level ground, I want to say that Bengals are predatory felines, so I think the prowling aspect will come into play. However, home field advantage. Now, if we're talking the side of a rocky mountain, I think we got to start leaning towards the ram here, Rob.
Have you ever seen the Rams on sides of cliffs, barely having any ledge? They're just chilling.
They're ridiculous. Have you ever? And it's like those damn. I almost swore on your show. I'm sorry.
You can't. I don't care.
All right. Do you ever see those goats that are in the trees?
Yes, like chickens.
The ones
man. They just
literally they're in the trees, on all the limbs. I thought it was photoshopped at first.
Yeah, but what if it was a kamikaze kind of job where it's the Rams chilling up on the tree and then it sees the Bengal tiger and just jumps on it? I mean, that's a lot of weight.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you, Rob. I'm not sure how much stalking Rams are doing these days. I don't think they're really sneaking up on their food.
Well, I mean, who knows? I don't make the rules here. All right,
look, if a Bengal tiger happens to find itself on a rocky ledge, and he is faced with a very territorial ram
while sleeping.
I put my money on the ram.
Well, I agree with you 100%. I just, I got to give some type of objectivity so it's not a landslide. But I saw the most terrifying thing ever when I was looking up some clips for this, and I can only show you like a piece because YouTube would take the rest off, I promise you. But you got to check out, just look at how terrifying this moment is. Let's go ahead and roll the second clip, and I want you to see just what this man is seeing. Watch, look at the little sticks. What are those things? He throws it. Now,
I've seen that clip before, and that's bonkers that the tiger has the cojones to literally jump on top of an elephant.
And the funny thing is, he didn't even care about the elephant. He was just using him as a stepping stool. So, like, the rest of that clip, that guy got kind of mauled. But
I mean, Rob, let's call a spade here. If we're going to go with animal beefs in the NFL, is there any mascot that beats a Bengal?
A Bengal tiger?
Yeah. No, a Bengal puppy.
Let's see. I mean, there could be Bengal puppies. I don't know. I would say, like, what about the Chargers or Oilers? You know, like if your Chargers, you're thinking like electricity. Maybe it shocks the thing, huh?
Or the Oilers, like a mean old dude from Texas.
Yes, he's hunting him and shoots him. Then he puts a cigar in his mouth.
This is Jim Johnson from Tejas.
I imagine a big cowboy hat and a very southern accent with that gun.
That's hilarious.
Well, let's go ahead and move on because I think we all agree a Bengal tiger would absolutely maul a ram. But let's continue down that path. Let's go ahead and pull up the next tale of the tape because we have two quarterbacks that have made a big splash this year, Joe Burrow and Matthew Stafford. Joe Burrow, 25 years old. He pretty much, I mean, last year he really jacked up his knee, comes back this year just straight murdering. 6'4", 221 pounds, which he doesn't look that big. He looks so gangly, but he's a big dude himself. Note, second year in the NFL, which we just talked about. Stafford, age 33, he's 6'3", 232 pounds. He looks so much bigger than Joe Burrow, but he's really not all that much bigger. I mean, he's even a little shorter. 13 years in the NFL. Who do you think wins in a fist fight? We're not talking actual like NFL fist fight. Who wins?
I'm going to address the elephant in the room, Rob. Literally, these are like the two sweetest human beings on the face of the earth. So even the thought of them fist fighting is pretty hilarious. I'm going to ask you a question now. You ready?
Oh God.
Let's play QB Fight Club. QB Fight Club. If there was one QB in the NFL you could fight, who would it be?
I could fight?
Yeah, who would you want to fight?
Oh, man. That's a tough one, man. I'm not a huge football guy, and I know that's weird since we have a Super Bowl.
There's only one answer here, Rob. There's only one correct answer.
What's the answer?
Aaron Rodgers. That guy.
We know who you would fight.
I would dog walk that.
All right.
First off, he's a and secondly, he plays for the Green Bay Packers, and I'm a Bears fan, so Aaron Rodgers all day.
All right, well, so you would fight him because that's pretty much
absolutely.
It, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
plus he always wins. He always wins, and I think he needs to be knocked down a few notches.
A little heel hook action, that'll slow him down. Ashi Garami for you, good sir.
That's amazing.
I love that question though, because in all honesty, like I'm one of those people. Like I'm a violent pacifist, if that makes any sense. So like for the most part,
you're a warrior in a garden.
Yeah, it's like if you're cool, I'm cool. But if you're a dick, I gotta fuck you up. I'm sorry. Like it's standard. Yeah. I don't write the rules. I just create them, come up with them, write them down, and implement them.
Make your drink cold happy. Kill Cliff, 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 make your drink cold happy.
Kill Cliff, make your drink cold happy. Kill Cliff, make your drink hole happy. Kill Cliff, make your drink hole happy.
Oh yeah. From Kill Cliff, the #1 clean energy drink in the mind of Joe Rogan, comes the Flamin' Joe. Sugar-free, B vitamins, electrolytes, all them good drink things. An epic spicy pineapple fusion from out of this world, straight into your drink hole. Own it. KillCliff.com.
Ever since I've been doing these commercials for Kill Cliff, my Tinder account has been blowing up, dog. Ooh, who's this horny young fella sliding into Brandy's DMs? Mr. Castlemaster, how about that? Kill Cliff Octane CBD, the killer Cliffsicle. All the benefits of caffeine smooth over with CBD. Own it.
Hey everyone! Castle Master here, overload of knowledge and part-time customer service rep for Kill Cliff. Wanted to announce my new Kill Cliff Octane CBD flavor. Killer Cliffsicle. Yeah, that's right. It's orange and vanilla yumminess. Woo! I know your drink hole is gonna be happy because I know everything. Just go to KillCliff.com and get yours today.
And now, Kill Cliff the Clean Energy Drink and Sanford MMA present Rumble Time Live! Starring G.W. Garrison, Chad Skelly, George Brinkus, and
The 2022 Big Game Weekend on Brinks.tv is brought to you by Brutus Bone Broth, made with love for dogs. Kill Cliff Clean Energy Drinks. Battle Bars, fuel your fight. And Punched Energy, packs a punched.
CJ, you ever play against Von Miller or Aaron Donald? You ever get tackled?
Teammates with both.
Hold on, I can't hear him.
For those of you watching and playing it at this time, the Ultimate Second Screen experience, we have
John's mic is messed up. I can't hear him.
Me either.
What's up, John? Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
So, Bryan Callen, what do you think of what's going on in the game?
What do I think is going on in the game? I think exactly what I predicted at the beginning of this game. We got a war going on, and this isn't just about spirit and athleticism. This is about the intellectual part of the. It's really about thinking on your feet and improvising and being faced with situations you didn't know were going to come up. And this is what I love about football, because you got to think, and you've got to be a deep thinker. You got to be a strategic thinker in split-second time. And that's why this game in some ways is such an amazing game. I mean, I'm talking about the game of football in general. There, I said it. What do I know?
You're brilliant. You know everything.
Good. All right. I'll take that. I appreciate that. At least I'm appreciated somewhere. Uh-oh.
All right.
There he goes. He's rolling out. Oh. Ooh, that was tough. Uh-oh. We got a little fight going on. Don't hit my quarterback. Don't hit my quarterback, Aaron Donald.
Nice little shove.
Bryan Callen, we have C.J. Anderson here, been to 3 Super Bowls.
You look, man, when you get a guy like C.J. Anderson, first of all, to be a running back, I think you played, what was it, 8 seasons?
9. Yes, sir.
9 seasons. People don't understand. People do not understand what the kind of punishment you take as a running back, and to stay relevant for that long and to be that good for that long as a running back. I'm sorry. Most running backs last about a year, and that's it. Thanks a lot. See you later. 9 seasons. What do you eat for breakfast, number one? And my favorite thing is to sit down with a dude like you who understands the game on the level you do, because then you really get a sense of the sort of the science, the intricacy, the kind of brain power that goes into football, man. right?
Oh, well, for breakfast, protein. You know, some type of egg, some type of steak, right, to keep me going there. You know, this game, it's like, obviously I got my Rams beanie on, but I really respect both sides. Like, obviously, both these coaches was my coaches, Zach Taylor and good run, Burrow for the first. But Zach Taylor obviously was my quarterback coach when I was in LA. Obviously, McVay was my head coach when we lost Super Bowl 53. I think the way the game is going right now is going exactly how I would predict it. Big plays by the Bengals. You know, they're doing some things. They established a run. I think on the other end, they got to get a pass rush on Stafford, but Stafford made the critical turnover here. That's pretty much going to give the Bengals a chance to have a comfortable lead. So that intellectual of the game you're talking about, it's really big in this because obviously Zach Taylor comes from the Sean McVay tree. They know each other so much, so well.
But let me ask you this. Let me ask you,
probably
CJ.
the same.
Let me ask you this, CJ. First of all, when you watch a game, does your heart start? Do you get nervous? Does your adrenaline peak a little bit when you're watching football? Or are you glad to see the game behind you?
Oh, I'm so happy that I'm over. You know, it's crazy. So Cam Akers goes down early in training camp with the Achilles.
Yeah.
The Rams call me, right? And that's the second year in a row they've called me, and I told them, like, no, I'm not coming back. My mom, literally, I'm at my mom's house watching the game. My mom goes, man, can you just not give us one more season? I could be at my 4th Super Bowl. That's how my mom's thinking of it. But I just told my mom, all the things, I said, I went through those things. I had to do those things.
I love it.
So,
but they want to bring him out of retirement. Just when I'm done, they pull me back in. Come on, man. Come on, we want to see you. Strap it on. Get in there.
I'm so proud of my career and what I've done. And the game is far behind me. Obviously, I'm coaching at a high school right now. Trying to. One day, I want to run my own collegiate program. So I'm learning a lot. When I watch the game, it's in that coaching fashion now. Situations, what to do, what not to do. Try to learn from all these coaches and all these games that I watch at both levels, the collegiate and the NFL level.
Now, let me ask you this. I've always wanted to ask a guy like you this. Now, how many of these decisions in offense, defense are actually being made by the head coach, or is he listening to his offensive coordinators who are up in those booths? Like, what's the ratio, do you think? Are they giving him different options and then he's saying, let's go with option A?
I think it's a collective thing. I think they get information from upstairs, what makes it the best information for them on the field. But I also believe, you know, they take an angle. Like if you watch Sean McVay, he's always really far back away from, you know, what's going on because that's the angle he can see. I think he's trying to get a good angle.
He's far back from the sideline.
Yeah, far back from the sideline.
Wow.
Right. So like say the ball's on the 50, Sean McVay might be on the 20 looking at the game from that angle, and I think he's looking at what he can see best too. So I think it's a collective, cohesive in all. Obviously, head coach always says all, but I think everybody has a different way of communicating and trying to put themselves in the best play in the best situation.
I'm going to make a prediction right now. I need you to solve a problem. Look, here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm seeing. Aaron Donald and Von Miller, etc. That whole defensive line. They're faster, they're stronger, they're smaller than the offensive line, and they don't get as tired. You got your offensive line, they're starting to get tired, man. You get tired, especially in the fourth quarter. You're dealing with injuries, you've been playing. How do you solve? That's what I always want to know. I think defenses win games. When the game is close like that, it's the defensive line, when it comes down to it, that puts all that pressure on that quarterback. And they can fold anybody like a chair. I don't care how tough Burrow is. Those guys, if Von Miller puts his hands on you, or if Aaron Donald puts his hands on you, you're going down. It's lights out. How do you deal with that? That's a huge problem, man. Right?
Well, I think what Cincinnati is doing, if it's 20-13, if the score was flipped, then I would say advantage Rams and what they do best. I think right now, what Cincinnati has right now that goes to them is the run game because they're up, right? Because they're up, they can run the football. And for that simple fact, right, like Aaron Donald just got the sack in that critical third down when you know it's a passing down. But let's say the Rams go out here and go 3 and out, right, get the ball back to Cincinnati. Cincinnati can run the ball, right, and pick and choose when they throw the ball, which will keep Von and AD have to play both instead of knowing passing situations, teeing off like they know how to do.
Okay.
Like I've seen Von and AD do when I was playing with both of them.
Here's my question to you. Here's a very personal question. Hold on, CJ. If there's a 40-yard dash right now, and I'm timing you, not with my stopwatch, but we got electronic timers. What are you running right now? What are you running the 40 in?
Oh, probably 4.7 right now. Four five coming up. So probably 4.7, 4.8 right now at this moment. So
you're acting like that's slow. You're acting like that's slow though. Is that like
it's
people
slow
ask me my
compared?
golf score?
It's slow compared to what I used to do back in my mid-20s.
I don't know, man. 4.7, 4.8 is pretty fast. I'll take that all day. All right. Okay. All right. I love it.
Hey,
You staying in shape?
CJ, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So,
what's up, JB?
In the big game like this, I mean, you've been there, you've done that. What the Bengals right now have so much momentum going their way. How do the Rams get that out of their heads?
I think they just continue to play football. Like, I just think the interception that Staff just threw obviously was off the tip interception. The receiver was wide open. I think they continue to just play football. Obviously, Jalen gave up a big play. Right, ref missed the face mask. I think you overcome those by playing football. Look, think about it. You just turned the ball over, but you gave up 3. You're down 7. That's a win. That's what as leaders, right? They have those leaders. Von Miller, right? Jalen Ramsey, right? Aaron Donald, right? Matthew Stafford. You say, hey, man, look, we just put ourselves in 2 bad critical positions. Instead of being down big time by like 14, 17, we're only down 7. So I think if you continue to just keep playing, keep your head down, keep working, I think that's how the Rams overcome this. It's not that time yet where this drive with 10 minutes left in the third quarter. It's not that time yet where like this drive means everything.
Correct.
Listen to me, CJ, everybody. Right now, the Cincinnati Bengals are up 7. And it's only 5 minutes into the third quarter. Vegas is going nuts. They're losing their mind right now. They're just losing their mind because nobody saw this coming except Bryan Callen and John Brinkus.
A lot of football left. It's a lot of football left. Like I said, this drive is not critical to get points or get anything just because it's so early, still early in the in the third quarter. Now if you get the ball back and go score here, it can be tough.
When you watch Burrow and his poise, are you looking at future greatness?
Yeah, man. I mean, that is. I played with
X factor.
I played with a guy who was like calm in situations and really commanding, and Joe Burrow has all that. I mean, he can make every throw. He's super, super intellectual. You can see that just when he checked things at the line of scrimmage, just like he did earlier in the season. Cover 0 came, he threw screen, they scored a touchdown. I forgot who they were playing. I think it was a Thursday night game, I want to say against Miami. But what he has is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Good ball, good catch. He third down. Got to get off the field on third down. That's where Cincy's struggling right now.
The X factor with Burrow, it seems like when you got a young quarterback, you want to put him in uncomfortable positions. If he's used to running, you make him pass. If he's used to passing, you make him run. And I don't know, man. Some quarterbacks you can't make them uncomfortable. You can't do it. I mean, the only thing you can do is rush them and figure out a way to put pressure on them that way. But otherwise, it's very difficult.
It is with him. I mean, even in the Tennessee game, right? He was sacked 8-9 times.
Yeah,
and still,
9 times.
I've seen, we've seen Tom Brady get moved off his spot, sacked, right? Peyton Manning being sacked and flustered. It's very interesting to see how uncomfortable a team can make Joe Burrow, because right now he's feeling very comfortable with himself and his skill set for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's what? So now hold on. You got $1 million on this game. Who are you going with? Right now.
At this moment, 13 to 20?
Yes, sir. Cincy.
I still can't say. I like both. I like both. I trust me. This is the first Super Bowl where I'm like, whoever wins, I'm not angry. I am not angry. Whoever wins.
I know. They're both so evenly matched, man. It comes down to coaching, baby. I don't know. Right?
Hey, listen,
like they lost Odell.
Here, let me just tell you
now
also.
what?
Here, listen. Everybody that was doing the analysis on this game ahead of time, they said the Rams were going to roll. I just want everyone to know this is why they thought that. Because the Rams have the #1 defensive line and the Bengals have the 31st ranked offensive line, to which I said, do you think the Bengals don't know that?
Do you think they're not? Oh man, that defensive line is
more
really
importantly,
good.
John, they don't
We
care.
don't have to make adjustments.
More importantly, they don't care. They don't care.
They don't.
When you get down to this look, hey, CJ, talk to me about this, because there's such a difference, it feels like, in the last game of the season. You're dealing with so many different injuries and so much fatigue. It's just different, right? I mean, you're literally a different team.
Completely different than what you are when you start the season. I mean, what you said was perfect. You know, the Bengals don't care that they're the 31st, and the Rams don't care that they're the first. Coaching-wise, you know, there's 4 coaches on this staff that on both sides, 4 coaches total that I've known. Like, the offensive coordinator for the Bengals, Bryan Callen, learned a lot. You know, when he was in Denver with us my rookie year, through the years with Peyton. And you got to think, like, some of that experience that he learned from Peyton, some of those experiences that he learned from, even if he had conversations with, like, Elway, those experiences help a guy like Callahan, right, in this Super Bowl. Obviously, his dad, right, his dad was a head coach in his league. His dad been coaching the league for a long time. Like, those things was help. Obviously, we talked about Sean McVay and Zach Taylor, right? Those 3 coaches along, and then the receiver coach for the Rams, Coach Yarbs, right, who's been around, right? He was coaching with Dallas with those Super Bowls back with Michael Irvin. There's a lot of experience on those coaching staff playing in this game. Yeah. I think some people underread that. They want to go to the players, but you know the reason why they're so evenly matched is because of these coaches.
But let me ask you this: when you have coaches that have been in the game that long, I would imagine sometimes though you can even read them. Like, they might have tendencies, they might repeat themselves. Does that ever happen? Is that taken into account? Because now you got 2 coaches, they know each other so well, man.
Truth, they definitely do. And I think that's where other experience from other coaches come in. You know, I think that's where a guy like Bryan Callen can tell you, in this situation, this is what I've seen Peyton Manning do. And because it was Peyton Manning doing it, you know what I'm saying, it fits out. Trick play, got it. Oh, missed the throw. If I'm ahead of y'all, I apologize about that. But no, it's okay. How you get that separation in the coaching world is taking experience from other players that you know that played the game at a high level. And if you coach those guys and remember what they did, it all works out.
Now, I'm watching Joe Burrow. He's alone. Nobody's in his ear right now, and nobody's talking to him about what they're going to do for the next series of downs. I'm surprised at that. I'm surprised that you know, he doesn't have anybody talking to him right now. Look at this flea flicker. Oh, missed it.
I'm pretty sure that happened earlier when he got down. I'm pretty sure that happened already. They probably made their adjustments and things before the camera got on him. So Joe Burrow definitely knows what they need to do.
He knows what they. Okay, he's meditating on that fact.
Going back into it. But right there, like even right there, like at 16-20, like that's a good drive for the Rams to take 3 right there after giving up a big play. You know, coming out of half, turning the ball over their first possession in the half. I think that's a win for the Rams. Looking comfortable depending on what they do and come out here what they do.
100%. Look, man, now it's 16-20. I'm telling you, this is going to be this has been one of the greatest playoff seasons, and now it's going to be another barn burner Super Bowl. You can see it. Nobody's given an inch. I don't know, man. I mean, you've been there. It must be such a. But what a privilege. What's that like? What is it like when you've been like a guy like you who's been to the top of the mountain? Like when you're there, is it like, do you feel like, well, I did it? Like how many people try? That's why I'm always so impressed with guys like you who make it, first of all, who play that long in the NFL and actually distinguish themselves. Like, I don't know. It's so insane to me. Forget all that. I don't want to be a dick rider here, but what I'm saying is that, you know, like, what does it feel like when you get to that? Like, I mean, are you like, I can die now? I did it.
It is one of the best feelings in the world. I mean, the first one I lost, that loss sticks with you. Super Bowl 50, we won, and it was like, I could never go to a Super Bowl again or never win again. Like,
right.
I'm a world champion. You can't take that away from me. We've done it, you know, as a team, right? I think it's the people who've been in I was in the league 3 years. You know, a guy like Wade Phillips was coaching for 35 years to win his first Super Bowl. You know, so when you look at it from that perspective, you know, it's one of the greatest feelings. I do wish I would have won the last one in 53 with those Rams. We could have snuck out and beat Brady, but we just added to Brady's legacy instead of taking it away.
I know. It is Brady, after all. It is Brady.
Kind of sucks. You know what I was wondering? You're right though. When you're at that top and you win it, it is one hell of a feeling that never leaves. Every time you talk about it, you get the like. I got goosebumps and shit now. Just for
yeah.
Know this 6 years ago when I won the Super Bowl.
I know.
So.
I can imagine because the pressure. But when you here's the other thing I want to ask you: when you come up like that and you guys win or you get that close as a team, the bonds and the friendships must be crazy. But then somebody gets traded, somebody gets cut. That's got to be. I always think about that when I watch Hard Knocks and stuff. I always think about like the camaraderie and the friendships must run deep. But then, like anything else, I'll see you later, man. You're going off there. You're going off there. What's that like?
I mean, I tell people this. I was 9 years old when I saw Peyton Manning play for the first time. Right. And now at 31 years old, me and Peyton Manning have this long-lasting friendship that I thought I would never have.
Wow.
And that's what it does. And obviously Peyton retired from the game after when we won our Super Bowl. But whether a guy retires or a guy leaves or guys get traded, you remember who you grind with, man, and you remember good people, right, within that grind. So when that happens, those lifelong friendships do not go away. Like, I still tell people I can text Peyton Manning right now, and he's going to text me back like even if he was texting his mom or dad immediately. And that still shocks me. It shouldn't shock me because I'm like, this is my friend, and I've known this dude for 6-7 years, but it still shocks the shit out of me that I have that type of relationship with a guy like him.
Because I'm going to tell you this right now. I've said this many times. If I got my choice of quarterbacks, all-time quarterbacks, my all-time team, it's Peyton Manning. It's not Tom Brady. It's Peyton Manning. Now, and I don't know why. Part of it's just I just loved him in general, but I feel like he is a guy. Did he call his own plays? Was he a field general out there? Because I heard he calls his own plays. That's what blew my mind.
Yeah, I know here he definitely did. And really, and I think obviously when it comes to rings and winning, that's the GOAT. Like Brady is that. But when it comes to a guy who can just, I don't need no coach. I'm gonna tell everybody what to do, how to do it, be very detailed in it, and we're gonna go do this, and I'm gonna throw it to you. That's what makes him very special.
That's what I think too. That's what makes him so special. I agree. I mean, Brady is the GOAT. He also had Belichick, who's also the GOAT. So I'm not saying, I'm just saying that was an amazing chemistry, and that was an amazing pair. Now he went to Tampa and he did it again. So listen, there's no doubt the man's unbelievable. He's a true winner. He stayed healthy. He also had an amazing line. There are so many factors. But
there's a lot into what made him special.
Yes, sir.
Definitely a lot to what made Brady special.
Hey,
right, healthy is the big one. Yeah, healthy is a big one. Right?
Healthy's a huge one.
One major injury that didn't really alter his career. That's humongous.
That's exactly right, man. That's exactly right. But he's got that indomitable spirit. But it does come down. I think quarterback is one of those crazy intangibles. I don't think there's a harder position in any sport. I don't believe. I mean, it just what it requires, being able to read a backfield in split-second timing, making those decisions, having to change your mind. I don't know, man. I don't know how you do it. It's the craziest thing in the world. It's the craziest thing.
I tell you what, QB is you got to be a different type of dude to play quarterback. You have to have a different type of mindset, a different type of approach to the game to not only make split decisions, but then throw a little brown thing that does not weigh too much super accurately, where a guy like Deion Sanders cannot put his hands on it. I think that's the hardest part.
So crazy.
On top of the mental, the hardest part is this is one of the best athletes in the world versus one of the best athletes in the world. And if I'm a millisecond off, right, this other great athlete is going to put his hands on it, and it's a bad play.
So Bryan Callen,
listen to me. Now let me ask you this: Was there ever a player? I'm sorry, John. Were you going to say something?
No, Brian, listen to me. C.J. Anderson is a gift, right? He's been there. He's done that. He's giving us such incredible insight. One of the things that's important to remember is that we're giving away $2,000 at the end of the third quarter. What?
Hold on. I got one better. $2,000?
$2,022.
CJ, calm down. Everybody calm down.
Everybody come back.
All right,
CJ,
you stay there.
we're giving away
You stay there. I'm going to be right back.
That's dope. That's big
Listen,
time.
O'Brien's going to go get a baby or something that we're going to also give away. Everyone needs to remember, go to Brinks.tv. Make sure that you're playing. We have a ton of people that are on the leaderboard. All you have to do is participate in predictive gaming, trivia. Get yourself on the leaderboard. Every time you're on the leaderboard, you get your name put into the electronic hat, and we're going to be giving away $2,022 at the end of the third quarter. And then we're going to be giving away $2,022 for the person who's at the top of the leaderboard for the entire game.
And
Brian, what do you have?
the baby. We're giving another baby away, John. We're giving another baby away. It looks like the first one, but it's not the first one. We're giving another baby away. That's right. And you can only get a real live baby if you go to BrinksTV.com. But it gets better, John. We're not stopping there. I'm getting crazy. Watch this. Come over here, Lynn.
Okay.
Lynn is my
let's
future
see.
mother-in-law. She's my future mother-in-law. Show your face, Lynn. We're giving her away as well. Now, listen, she's Irish and Italian. She's obviously very pretty and basically my age, which is super creepy. But here's the thing, John. Here's the thing. She not only can cook a mean shepherd pie, but she can also cook crazy pasta. And she doesn't just do laundry. She loves laundry. How about that? Only on Brinks TV do you get my future mother-in-law and another baby. You're welcome, America.
Yeah, Brian. Now that baby is not the same baby that you showed us before. It's an entirely different baby.
Dude, I got babies everywhere in this house, man. I give them away. I'm a giver. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
CJ,
Now,
you want a baby?
Did you?
I
I want to see, Brian. Do you have another baby
2-year-old.
that you can grab or make?
You know what? You know what? No, my babies are being fed right now. They're in the pen. They're being fed right now.
I got it. All right, listen, Brian, here's something super exciting. We're going to give away $2,022 right this second. Courtney, drum roll, please. It's 1G. Oh, my God.
1G.
It sounds like a fake name.
I don't know if it's a fake name, but 1G sounds like a rapper name or something. I like it.
What's that?
I hope the account's not fake.
1G. I like it. I kind of think it's one name. 1G.
1G. Hey, 1G, with that $2,000, you can pay rent in a studio in North Hollywood for one entire month.
100%. 100%.
Man.
Or you can go to Texas and buy a 7,000 square foot house.
All right.
With 22.
CJ Anderson, stick with us here. We're going to go down to check in with Rob Vaca, who is a man among the people right now. Rob, who you got? Set the scene for me.
All right, so the party at Brinks TV headquarters is going strong. CJ Anderson is a guy that I love. That was a great segment. Love you, CJ. We have one of the greatest all-time New York Jets with us right now, Victor Green. Victor, it is freaking great to see you, man.
Hey, man. Great having me, man. I really, you and John invited me here, and it's a great time, man. Great party. This bar is like a, sports bar when you go out to a club or whatever, man. So it's been great to be here.
So, Victor, tell us, you played in the league for 10 years?
12 years.
12 years. I'm short. 12 years, which is about 3 times more than the average NFL player stays in the NFL. Tell us what these guys are now thinking as we enter the fourth quarter and it starts to get real serious.
Well, for Cincinnati right now, you can't lose the game. I mean, they're up right now. They got a chance to make history. And for the Rams, they're not getting anything much going offensively. So they really need to get a turnover on defense to get something going here. But, I mean, right now it looks like the Cincinnati may steal this thing away from them.
So for years, you roamed the back end, the secondary for the Jets. Tell us what you saw happen on that play where Jalen Ramsey and T. Higgins struggled for the ball, and ultimately Higgins came down with a touchdown.
I mean, as a defensive back, I understand that perfectly. I mean, it's a 50-50 shot here. And unfortunately, Higgins came up with the ball. Fortunately or unfortunately, who you're rooting for, came with the ball. But, it's as a defensive back, we want to make those plays all day long. But, the offense, they have a good ball skills. 9 times out of 10, they're going to come up with those balls most times.
Good stuff.
So now, you played in the league for 12 years. You're from Americus, Georgia. Your son Elijah is now playing big-time college football. What's that like for a dad to see his son now go through what you went through?
I'm so proud. I mean, now I can understand, what I went through, watching him now compete, and understanding now what it takes to be a collegiate Power 5 football, player. And he really taking it to heart right now. And, I'm just so excited to watch him, this year going into his junior year, to get an opportunity to compete for a starting spot. It's so gratifying, and I'm just helping him whichever way I can.
So what's different about today's college game and NFL game as opposed to when you came up and were playing the game?
I think the physicality of, the sport. I mean, a lot of with the concussions and everything that's going on, I got to say that's a big part of it. The calls, the rules, is it a penalty? Is it not a penalty? When I played, we got away with a lot more of what they get away with now. But it's still competitive, and, but I think the contact of it and what they call penalties now wasn't a penalty when I played.
Yeah. Shifting gears. You were passionate about the football game. You're now passionate about a different game. I know you love the game of golf. Why are you so hooked on it? Tell us about your golf game.
I'm single digits, and actually I'm going to play in the Valspar in about 3 weeks. I'm going to play down in Innisbrook. Play 13, 14, 15 down there with those guys, and I'm going to play in 5 LPGA tournaments this year, which I'm very excited about. So that's kind of my transition and away from football. That's my competitiveness. And I'm looking forward to going out there to compete this year.
Let me tell you what, that's downright unfair. Single-digit handicap golfer. I'm pretty sure I'm a quadruple-digit handicap golfer. I'm going to totally shift gears now because I just turned my head and I saw something here. You and your family have a dog?
We have a dog.
What kind of dog you have?
Well, we just had Daisy. She just passed away 17 years. And we got a Maltese Shih Tzu mix. And he's 3 years old, Ziggy. So we love dogs, and they're a big part of our family right now.
Daisy and Ziggy. So what I'm going to give you, you're going to take this. You and your wife are going to take this. I just got turned on to this dog food called Brutus bone broth. Okay. So you take this bone broth, you put it over. I'm making this up as we go along. You take this and you put it over dry dog food. Our 2 dogs are going bonkers. Now this is all about health for the dog, bone health. It's human grade. It's amazing. Take that. And I want you to take the other one, which is beef. You got chicken and beef.
Let me tell you something.
You're going to be nuts over this.
Let me tell you, our dogs is like, we sprinkle water. We get like the dry food, other things to put in their food. We put chicken. We put like vegetables in there just so they can eat it. So whatever we can use to make our dog eat their foods, definitely I'm going to try this for sure.
Look, it's got glucosamine in it. It is the bomb. For the joints, you're going to love this stuff. Okay, Brutus bone broth, Victor Green, we got golf. We're talking his son Elijah. We're talking Jets football and an amazing Super Bowl. John, back to you, man.
Wow. Hey, Herbert, do I need this stick mic or can I use my lavalier?
I'm 100% serious. Take that shit.
He just gave him a bone broth, and it looks like CJ's got his baby right there.
Say hi.
Hi, sweetie pie.
Bryan Callen, I want you to tell me this right now. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Cincinnati 20, Ram. It's going to be a barn burner, obviously, but what happens? Give me very detailed account of what you think is going to happen, and then CJ Anderson, I want to hear from you what you think is going to happen.
I'm gonna defer. I would never tell you what's gonna happen when I got somebody like CJ Anderson.
Yeah.
In the house. What am I gonna do? Hey, CJ, take a seat. Let me talk about football for a second. Now I'll just shut my mouth and listen to the maestro over here. Go ahead, take it away, CJ.
Well, I really don't like what Cincy did there. They just tried to throw the ball 3 times. Part of it is I understand they're trying to get the ball down the field, but another part is, you got that crazy pass rush. In my personal opinion, I think Rams find a way to go get something together going into starting in the fourth quarter. But I do think it's going to come down to a game-winning field goal. I just don't know who. But I do think it's going to go back and forth, right? Whoever got the ball last for that game-winning field goal, that's who's going to win the game.
Hey, we didn't talk. Hold on, we didn't talk about the halftime show. Excuse me. Now, can I get a little color on that? What'd you guys think? Because I loved it. I personally loved it.
I thought it was a good show. I enjoyed Dr. Dre and MJ and M, and I enjoy it. I play them in my car, so it works for me.
I loved it. Listen, Bryan Callen, what I loved the most is that Snoop Dogg said that it was going to be a dream come true for him, that he got to perform in Los Angeles at the halftime of the Super Bowl. The fact that we used to have like Bruce Springsteen and we've had Prince and we've had, classic artists, and now we have Snoop Dogg. It's pretty amazing.
Listen, Snoop, let me explain something to you. Let me explain to you why Snoop Dogg is one of the great American figures of the past 30, 40 years. I'm being serious. The man stays relevant. The man is in everything, and I don't get tired of watching him. I don't. And he looks kind of the same as he did 30 years ago. He's thin. His voice sounded great. He's still got style. Yep. I don't know how the man does it, but he's in everything. He's in my home movies. He shows up in my home movies somehow, man.
I know.
Like, I don't know how this dude is everywhere. He sold his soul to the devil, or maybe he's actually Jesus come back as Snoop. I have no idea I don't know how to make sense of it, but I don't get tired of him, man. I don't get tired of him.
I actually found biblical proof, Brian. Yeah, I found biblical proof that Snoop Dogg is the second coming. A lot of people don't believe that, but I actually found some of it.
I wouldn't be surprised. Come on.
I mean, of course.
Come on, man.
Nah, Snoop does it all, man.
He does.
Those movies, Snoop does it all, man.
Absolutely.
Whether he being arrested or he being an informant, man, he do it all.
All right, so
CJ. Yeah. CJ, excuse me, sir.
I take some shots at my man Snoop.
Treasure. You talking about a national treasure, CJ.
Snoop's my guy, man.
Hey, we're bringing in another guest right now. We have the one and only Ike Taylor, Super Bowl champion with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Damn.
Ike, where are you? Look at that. That doesn't look like Ike. There he is.
Ike, there you go. What's up, Ike?
Yeah. What's up, bro? How you doing? Sitting at home,
Ike Taylor,
and watching football.
Tell me this. We're going into the fourth quarter here. What do you see? Like, what's going on? Because Bryan Callen and I who called that the Cincinnati Bengals are really the Honey Badgers and that they were gonna pull this off.
Nah, so it's a game of momentum. So coming out of half, the Cincinnati Bengals kind of got the momentum first. Like CJ was saying earlier, man, it's just gonna narrow down to who's gonna have the ball at the end. But if I'm gonna bet on somebody, which I think I already did, make sure y'all go to betonline.ag. I got the Cincinnati Bengals. I got the Cincinnati Bengals 27-24. So we shall see.
Now hold on, Ike. I gotta ask you this question, man. Now you're a cornerback, okay? Now and cornerbacks get paid a lot more than a lot of other people for a reason. There's so much pressure. I don't know how you do it. Besides being a quarterback is always blamed for those passes. If you're defending against Tom Brady, I don't know how you deal with that kind of pressure. And what is the difference between when you start the game? How do you manage your anxiety? How do you manage all that pressure when you're at the start of the game? Somebody catches the ball, but the end of the game is crazy. It must be so difficult. Not to just you can get called for pass interference. There are all kinds of things that go on. I don't know how you do it, man.
See, we don't call the pressure. The reason why you don't call the pressure because we've been working on this since we was 8 years old. So we was looking for the moment. So the outside world might call the pressure people who've been training and doing this for a long time, since they was 8 to 28 years old, we say, man, this is just the moment I was waiting for. See, people who are not prepared, we call that pressure.
Okay.
People who are prepared, we call that waiting for the moment.
Damn, I love that. I love that as a philosophy. I wish young people need to hear that. I'm going to use that on my son. I guarantee it. And I'm not going to give you credit. I'm going to steal it. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to go. It's about waiting for the moment. You understand, young man? And he's going to go, Dad, you're so wise. And I'm going to go, that's right. That's right. I came up with that.
But when you put countless relentless hours of work in, when you prepare yourself for years, I ain't talking about a couple of days, a couple of weeks, a couple of months. I'm talking about, man, preparing yourself for years. There's no such thing as pressure, man. Pressure is only pressure for people who really don't know what they're doing. 1, 2, they didn't put the work in to do it.
Right. But it is a game of speed. Wide receivers are getting bigger. I feel like they're getting taller. I don't know, man. It still doesn't mean it's not very difficult all the time, man.
Calvin Johnson, Randy Moss, Brandon Marshall, Ocho,
Randy Moss,
R.I.P. Chris Henry, like David Boston. So they've been big.
They've been big.
Them boys been big. Terrell Owens. Them boys been a long time ago.
Terrell Owens is 6'4". He's a big dude, man.
Yeah, DT was 6'4", 230. Like, I play with the big receivers now.
Yeah, this ain't big. Hey, them boys been big back in the day, dog. Like right now they're more athletic. I will say this younger generation, they're very athletic.
Yeah, and well, you know what though?
You got these 7-on-7 off-season things going on, so they're way more skilled. But far as like size,
yeah,
they've been big back in the day, bro.
Well, every time I'm around you guys who are pro football players, I'm always amazed. I'm always like, oh, that's why I'm a high school athlete. I feel like a gazelle among lions. I start producing estrogen right away. It's kind of crazy. Like Deion Sanders, I was working with him, and I always thought he was like 175. He was 212 when I was working with him. He was like, I'm about 215, and he didn't have any fat on him either. I was like, all right, it's a whole different thing, man. You look small on the field, and he's still 215 or whatever. So.
No, it's just like you said. You just got to see people up close in person. You know what I'm saying? Once you get in, you got the bird's eye view. Once you saw athletes up close in person, it's like, dang, either I thought you was big or I thought you was small, or whoever the position is.
Yeah. Was there anybody you guys dreaded playing against? I'm talking about individuals. I don't want to put you on the spot, but I always wonder about elite athletes, how they think about things. Look at Ike. Yeah. Ike is shaking his head before I finish the sentence. Ike is literally finished. He's literally gone. Before I even finish the sentence, he's ready to fight.
No, that's how you get your money. You get your by defeating and going against the best. You don't get your money by just playing, no names and just regular people. I don't want to play. I don't want to go against the third or the second best receiver. Right. Put me on the number one receiver, because I know as a coaching staff, they're gonna go vouch to the front office. As a front office, they're gonna go vouch to the owner and be like, I need this guy. So how you become that guy? You become that guy when you go against the best every week.
Well, you were also the level where you were the problem they were trying to solve. Same thing with CJ, I think. Like, that's the thing about guys at your level. So, that's
Bryan Callen. Listen to me. We have C.J. Anderson, who's been in 3 Super Bowls. We have Ike Taylor, who's won 2 Super Bowls. We have and C.J., you won a Super Bowl. I just need perspective from you guys. Look, we're in the 4th quarter, 20 minutes to go. The underdog is up and not scared. I mean, which Super Bowl between the 5 collective Super Bowls that you guys have been in, which Super Bowl does this resemble the most?
For me, it would be 50, because we was the underdog. Cam Newton was 17-1. Peyton was can barely throw at that time, and it was all about us. How can we run the ball? How can we do some things, right? Okay, go see Nana. But for us, how can we run the ball? How can we stay ahead, right, against this high-power explosive offense, right, and what they got on defense? That's what it kind of remind me of Super Bowl 50 when we actually won that one.
Mike, what do you got?
So for me, it was the Detroit when we beat Seattle in Detroit. And the reason why we was the underdogs, we was underdogs because we was the 6th seed. So we had to win like the last 6 or 7 games to actually get in the playoff, which we wound up doing. Then after that, out the 5 teams we played throughout the playoffs, 4 of them teams were the number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 best offense in the league at the time. And I don't think nobody gave us a chance. So our back was always against the wall at some point in time when it came down to the playoffs. So right now, with the way I'm looking, in my mind, I'm just relapsing back to that Detroit game when we won it for Bussy against the Seattle Seahawks.
Damn, Joe Burrow's hurt.
Yeah, I don't like seeing this. Joe Burrow was just down, and he's slow getting up. I don't like this.
Damn. Now, hold on, guys. Let me ask you a question. When you got your player, when the whole game's riding on that guy, are you allowed to shoot him up with cortisone and wrap him up and just send him back out? Is that what they do now? Is that what
he gonna jump back out, like he gonna play?
Doesn't matter, right? Yeah.
Honestly,
Super Bowl, man.
It's a Super Bowl. You're gonna play. If we have to give you a bionic leg, you're playing. Damn though. Oh, I don't like that. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't like. I mean, what we just saw. If y'all are watching the replay on Joe Burrow, this is what everybody expected to see was this defensive front coming in and just plowing him over. I was actually at the Titans game when he got sacked 9 times, and it was not 9 little sacks. It was like sacks for like loss of 20. Right now, he's injured, he's hurt. Bengals are punting. We have about 11 minutes to go in the game. Everybody's playing on Brinks.tv to guess what's going to happen on this drive. Ike, CJ, what do you think's going to happen? What I see is that if they see that Burrow is down, a little bit of the momentum shifts to LA, and maybe they march down, score a field goal, and put the Bengals in a tough spot.
You see how cool and calm me and CJ lives? You see how y'all act?
That's right.
We all understand that's just a part of the game. And things like, now, as a defensive player, CJ probably can explain differently. But as a defensive player, man, we just, how can we get the ball back to the offense every time? How many 3 and outs can we produce to get the LA Rams off the field? That's how I'm thinking as a defender. Because if Joe Burrow is hurt, I want to give the backup quarterback as many opportunities as possible. Not only to try to run the ball and run the clock out, but at least to try to get in the rhythm. CJ probably can explain differently on the offensive side.
CJ, what do you got?
So on the Rams side, if I was on the Rams offense, how many first downs can we produce, and can we put a drive together so we can, right, whether we kicking 3 or finding a way to get 7 to score a touchdown and go up or be down 1 to make it just another field goal type of possession game, because the last 2 drives we just had on offense was shitty. And on the Bengals side, right, well, Joe, if he hurt, can't play, right, now this run game that Cincinnati does so well out of 12 and 13 personnel, 2 or 3 tight ends in the game. Now if I'm Joe Mixon, I'm thinking how I need to step up, how I need to, start making some big runs and creating some room for myself to make this play action pass easier so we can get one-on-ones on the outside with our boys, so the backup quarterback can just make a couple throws so we can win this game. If Joe Burrow's not hurt, I still gonna have to run the ball because he ain't gonna be able to be as mobile and move around because he coming back limping off the knee. So I still got to create make plays. So that's on both sides. That's how I'm thinking of it. That's how I'll be going into it in this situation.
All right, we need to jump in here because we have a very important vote that's going to take place right now. Ike, I believe you have a dog named Brutus, correct?
Yeah.
What kind of dog is Brutus?
Dog, Ike?
He's an Argentinian dogo.
All right. Ooh, if you got to hunt mountain lion, that's the dog. If you got to hunt puma,
that's exactly what they do.
Yep. Yeah. And boars, catch dogs. They'll take it to a boar. They'll take it to a mountain lion.
Any day.
Don't mess around with those dogs.
All right.
Man-made dogs. Man-made dogs. Made by a scientist.
We're going to do the MV Pup vote right now with Brutus Bone Broth. This is a huge vote. The Brinks.tv audience is going to determine which dog wins MV Pup. We got Hugo. Hugo's looking pretty good. I think it's a Cincinnati Bengals fan. What's our second dog do we have? We got Scoop the Dude. Wow. And then what's our third dog? Who do we got? Margot Dogs. That's some Bulldog fans right there. The national champion. So we got to vote on this. Everybody vote for A for Hugo, B for Scoop the Dude, C for Margot Dogs. Those are the Georgia Dogs. Bryan Callen, who do you think will win this one?
Hugo.
I'm gonna go with Hugo. Hey, Hugo, he's a pit bull, and I like pit bulls.
CJ,
Hey,
who
man,
do you got?
I'm going with A. I'm going with A, man. Same.
Yeah, I'm going with A too.
And like a mean dog, man. That's what you need. Dog.
I like that. Don't let the sunglasses fool you. Ike, who do you have?
I'm gonna go with Hugo as well.
I'm going Hugo too. Courtney, are we allowed to reveal the winner here? Because I got Hugo. All three of us have Hugo. Scoop the Dude won. The audience votes for Scoop the Dude.
Because he's cute.
48%.
He's got a ball in his mouth.
Unbelievable.
I mean,
unbelievable. Now listen, I know that's a little
that's
bit.
the old saying that dog got a face only a mother can love.
That's right.
People like pets. They don't like dogs.
That's it. By the way,
listen to me.
I've always felt that way. I want a dog that's going to stop somebody from coming in my house. That's just the way I look at things. I do. That's why I've always had dogs that'll, if you have a dog like that dog B, or you got that dog A, you're gonna choose the house that's got dog B. I promise you. I'm not choosing the house with the pit bull. It's just too much trouble.
No
I'm going
offense.
to the next house. So.
Right. Of course, no offense to Scoop the Dude. I mean, that's fine. But Hugo was the clear winner in our hearts. I mean, on the expert panel's heart. For certain.
That's all that matters.
That's right.
There it is.
All right, Joe Burrow is now limping on the sideline, walking back and forth. This game is coming down to the absolute wire. Everybody needs to go to Brinkside TV, playing predictive gaming, what we think is going to happen. I'm seeing right now that the Rams got the ball back. They're punting. Cincinnati has the ball, 10 minutes to go. They're down on about the 12-yard line. C.J. Anderson.
Is Burrow out?
Burrow, I don't think he's out. I think he's coming back. He's back.
He just walked back out. He just walked back out.
Burrow's back in. He's going to play. CJ, what's going through the huddle's mind right now? We know that Burrow's a little bit vulnerable right now, but this is when you step up. This is how he got to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we need a drive. I can't put Ike back on the field. He just did a hell of a job. I don't want him getting back on the field tired. We need a good 7 to 12 play drive here. Eat up some of that clock and then finish it with even a field goal. But mostly we want the touchdown. But we need a drive. That's what I'm telling the boys right now. Hey man, focus on every play. Do your job on every play and every assignment. We need a good drive right here, Brett, so we can get a defense some breaths, and then obviously we can put ourselves in position to go home with a ring.
Well said.
Yeah. Ike Taylor, I want to know just on the pure defensive side, the Rams were supposed to just roll because of their defense, and they've been kind of exposed a bit. Well, you're shaking your head. Why not? Why are you shaking your head?
Because man, you I don't think we give one Cincinnati Bengals enough credit on their defense. Two, right now the Rams are like the old Magic Johnson LA Lakers. I'm sorry. They got a lot of high profile A-list celebrities when you want to come.
Yeah.
So when you want to talk about the Aaron Donalds, the Matthew Staffords, the Cooper Kupps, the Jalen Ramseys, the OBJs, the Whitworth, when you want to talk about those guys, they got a lot of good names. For us as football players, and you could just ask, I don't know who CJ had, but you can ask DeAndre Hopkins, like a lot of guys, they saw and they look at tape and they understood how good the Cincinnati Bengals was there. There's no such thing as a fluke. You don't beat Patrick Mahomes and company twice. You don't come down from an 11-point deficit in the first time you played them in Cincinnati and beat them. You don't come down from a postseason 18-point deficit against Patrick Mahomes and company and beat them. That's just something you just don't do. Not only once, but twice. So as a football player, then you look at the personality of the team. Then you look at Joe Cool. Then you look at his background. Then you look at his history. Like, all he know how to do is win. And when you want to talk about Joe Burrow getting hurt, and you see how y'all kind of like, y'all don't like to see that.
Yeah. You didn't flinch. You didn't flinch.
They call it. They say in the time of adversity and when the kitchen is hot, don't blink, because you got to run through the fire. And that's exactly how we love football players. How we was liking the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying that. I've been saying that for dumb long. Like, the A-list stars that the Rams got is why people root for the Rams and why they go. But the actual game of football, just like you just saw that first play, I think Joe rushed for like 13, 14, 12 personnel. We just going to come down your throat, smash down football. That's a football player type play, not an A-list star type play. So that's why Cincinnati, I mean, Ike said it perfect. Why Cincinnati's in this position, because they got great football players over there. They don't need the stars. They just going to play football.
I got to tell you this. Yeah, Ike, I got to tell you this. I got to tell you both this. When I hear you guys talk, and when you talk about that, when you say you didn't flinch, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous that you have that kind of mentality, that you had that experience, and that you're those kind of men. I don't know about you, John, but I started feeling all beta. I couldn't help it. I'm a proud man too, and my voice is getting a little higher, and I'm listening.
I love it,
man. I'll tell you what.
Listen, it's crazy. Exactly. What I'm saying right now is that the Cincinnati Bengals may be trying to chew up some clock just by running the ball and kind of controlling that defensive front a little bit better than anybody thought. Before we get Ike's thoughts and CJ's thought on what's going on in the fourth quarter here, we're going down to Rob Vaca. Rob Vaca is down at Brinks TV World Headquarters. Rob, who do you have?
All right, we are back at the world headquarters of Brinks TV in the Brinks Bar. It's heating up here. The crowd is bonkers because the Bengals look like they're trying to hold on. I have a very good friend of mine. I don't throw that very good friend thing out there often. We're at the Walter Payton jersey, and this is Walt Harris. Walt came out of Mississippi State, played in the NFL for 13 seasons, was a first-round pick of the Chicago Bears. He's going to talk to us about what he's feeling and thinking now, having played in the league for 13 years, and what maybe the defensive backs for the Rams are feeling as this thing goes into the final minutes of the game. Walt, it's great to see you.
Great, Rob. Thanks for having me, man. It's fun down here, I tell you.
It is fun.
Yeah, so this game, if we're talking about the game as far as from the defensive back side, it's the fourth quarter. Right now, the mindset is really, how have we played up to this point? And now, what are some good things we've done, some bad things we've done? And for the Rams, there have been some big plays that has been made on them, really. And so as the game gets closer and closer to the end, and you see the Cincinnati Bengals still in the game and actually leading right now, there's going to be a lot of nerves, and we'll see exactly who rides through the occasion, who don't.
Yeah, it's getting tense. You can tell, you can feel it. It's interesting. A few feet away from us is Victor Green, the Jets star who played 12 years in the league at safety. Here I've got a guy 13 years at defensive back at cornerback. It's really 25 years between the two of you guys. I don't know if it's the sushi we're serving. I don't know if it's the water you guys drank. Tell us what it takes to be in the NFL for 13 seasons. How do you do that?
Well, it takes commitment. It takes, having the mindset, having the stability lifestyle, really. I know for me, for being able to play in the league for that long, as I reflect back, I had to be a little bit more slower on my lifestyle. I became more of a family man, my faith, things such as that, and taking care of your body. You have to really, once you're playing at this level, make sure that you're putting the right foods in your body so that you can have longevity all throughout your career. So I think, a lot of players are getting a hold of understanding that a whole lot more. But at the same time, it takes studying over and over again and learning your opponent.
Here's what I heard you say loud and clear. I heard you say three things: faith, family, and health. And it's really interesting. A lot of people use social media to do a variety of things. Some people post photos. Some people talk about the past. Some people want to argue about the present moment. What you're doing with your social media platform is compelling and really interesting to me. And I've really followed you closely, as you know. with your Men Matter. Tell us about what Men Matter means and what you're doing.
Yeah, so for me, as I look over my personal life, but also just look at what's happening out there today, we understand a lot of the things that's going on. I understand a lot of things that's going on in the community today that people complain a lot about. It's mainly because of family, the lack of structure, not having the dad in the home, not having the mom in the home. And so outside of that, when you lack that, we have a lot of issues in the community that can be filled if we have more men involved. So what I try to do is bring more awareness, help men understand that they matter, their position matter. For them being in the home and leading can help mitigate so many issues that our young boys and young kids grow up in having those big issues. And so I just want to encourage men, motivate them, and then let them know that men matter, fathers matter, being in the home matter, being a positive role model, being a positive example in the community, it goes a long way. And what I always tell people, tell men, you're always going to be watched. There are people that are watching you every day. What you do, what you say, and where you go. Men really matter.
Well, let me tell you what. Walt has it 100% right. If you're listening and you don't understand that concept, go grab it and take a minute, because men do matter. And as it relates to the field, the 22 men that are out on that field in these last few minutes are really going to matter to their teams. But to Walt's point, you need to matter every day at home if you're a man. You need to matter to your family. You need to matter to your kids. I love what you're doing. Walt Harris, you're a rock star. You were a rock star in the NFL for 13 seasons, and you're a rock star in the community today, and I appreciate you, man.
Rob, thanks, man. Thanks for having me here. I'm excited. I'm glad. Great football game, and so we'll see what happens at the end.
Peace, brother.
Appreciate you.
All right, well, listen, that was a huge thrill to have Walt Harris here. And listen, on Brinks.tv right this second, we are having a huge flash sale for punched gummies. The caffeine gummies, 50% off. It's normally $30 for a 10-pack, but right this second on Brinks.tv, you can get a 10-pack for $14.99. That's 50% off. That doesn't happen anywhere else other than right here on Brinks.tv. Now, we are still giving away another $2,022 for whoever is at the top of the leaderboard by the end of the game. Make sure you go to Brinks.tv or on the Killcliff app or on the Brinks TV app. Make sure that you're playing along with predictive gaming and trivia questions. It's unbelievable. We've already given away over $8,000. Now, I want to welcome back in Bryan Callen, CJ Anderson, and Ike Taylor. We have 6 minutes left to go in this game. Joe Burrow just had a drive with the Cincinnati Bengals that stalled. The LA Rams now have the ball. They're driving at home, down 4 points. I don't know how you write this any better, how this script gets any better. CJ, tell me what is going to happen.
It's crunch time. Every play matters. Every drive matters. We're starting to get under close to 5 minutes on that clock. So on the offensive side of the ball, we got to continue to drive the ball downfield, not make little mistakes, and have it go right. I know what Ike and them thinking, get them in third down and get off the field. So we got to stay on the field. So I can't tell you what's going to happen, but I can tell you what both teams are thinking right now for sure.
Totally. Ike, what do we think is going through the Bengals secondary right now? Because right now they've got to try to be on lockdown. They've been doing a great job holding the Rams to only 16 points thus far. A lot of people thought that the Bengals secondary was part of the weakness, but they've been holding strong.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So what I mean by that is don't give up the big plays. Understand the LA Rams probably want to go tempo. Probably want to speed the game up a little bit to get themselves in some kind of rhythm, but they need 7 points. 3 points ain't gonna work for them because they down by 4. So at the same time, that's all I'm telling my guys on defense. Like, look, let them get to the red zone. If they do get to the red zone, we're gonna tighten up. Let Matthew Stafford gotta be able to throw in these tight windows. Hopefully he'll make a mistake or one of our guys on the defensive line to get a sack. And after that, man, they gotta kick 3 unless they want to go for it on all 4 downs. So as time runs, Coach Sean McVay is thinking more tempo than anything, especially if he don't feel like the momentum is going towards their way.
Ooh, it's a big play, 4th and 1.
Absolutely. We got now 4th down now. It's 4th and 1. Bryan Callen, you're coaching the LA Rams. What are you doing?
You're asking me this question with CJ and Ike, huh?
No, but I want to know your opinion. Listen.
You know what, man? I believe in tiring. I believe in tiring a defense down. So I think the biggest thing. I'll go with what Ike said. Is tempo is everything. It really is. It's all about rhythm, and it's all about getting that quarterback in a position that makes him uncomfortable and forcing him to rush his passes and things. But here we go. 1st down. The Rams just they stay disciplined and they grind. And you still got what's his name? Cooper Kupp, who's unbelievable.
Yeah. Listen, right now on Brinks.tv, we have everybody predicting what they think is going to happen. This is called Wisdom of the Crowd. Courtney, what is the audience thinking right now? What do we think is going to happen on this drive? Touchdown, field goal, turnover. Let's see what the audience is actually thinking. That's the next question that's coming up is what do we think is going to happen, and we'll show the results. CJ, as you're sitting back looking at this and looking at the landscape, it seems to me like the Rams are not going to go for anything big. They're just going to keep chipping away. No reason to rush anything right now.
I mean, they're telling themselves it's 4th down territory the whole time. So, I'm screaming at my defense on the sideline. You got to win 1st and 2nd down. We can't give the Rams 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 3. We got to put them in 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, so we have a chance to even think about that long 4th down goal or that punt situation. So that's kind of what the Rams are doing right now. Like, let's just chip away. Right, we'll find our way if we can keep it. If we can win on 1st and 2nd down and keep our third down short, we'll go for it on 4th and short.
I like what Ike was saying about the fact that you got all this hype. See, guys like me, and I see names like Von Miller and Aaron Donald, I get all excited. But, when you play football, those names don't mean as much to a football player, especially if they've been playing for a long time, right? I mean, that's what I read between the lines, Ike, and what it felt like you were saying was, as great as those guys are, they got some miles on them. You got a young team.
No. It's just like I respect the opponent, but as a defensive player, like if I played Randy Moss, if I played Megatron, if I played Chad Johnson, if I played Chris Henry and company, AJ Green, Derek Mason, I respect him as a receiver. Julio Jones in his prime, I respect him as a receiver, but I'm going against the offensive coordinator. So what the offensive coordinator like to do? So that's how y'all that football, like, okay, respect the player, but what the offensive coordinator like to do in certain situations. Once you figure out what the offensive coordinator like to do, the game slows down to you.
Oh, wow, that's interesting, man. Ooh. That's so interesting. And it makes so much sense to me. You're playing against the offensive coordinator. And so do you ever find yourself, can you watch enough games to actually get their tendencies and how they coached other games, or is that too deep?
Yeah. I mean, offense and defense coordinators, they don't change what they like to do. They try to disguise what they like to do, but they ain't changing what they like to do. Now, if you got a generational talent like a Jamar Chase or a Joe Burrow, then that's going to help what you thinking. But other than that, man, these OCs and these DCs, their rules are their rules. They ain't changing what they like to do.
100%. That's why you guys watch so much tape, huh? Because I heard you. I don't know enough, but I know you guys watch a lot of tape. It's a lot of study.
Are you all watch this?
You don't have to watch as much tape.
Listen.
What's that?
Look at this. It's chip away right now for the LA Rams. They're down on the
Rams are going to score. Rams are going to score.
They're on the Rams are going to score. So listen, the Rams are going to score. If you're coaching, remember which Super Bowl was it? It was the Patriots Giants where they let them score. Do you just let them score, concede the touchdown, hope you get the ball back and Burrows goes down, or do you just try to hold them? Look at you all saying no way. Bill Belichick let them score, right?
Whatever.
You're up 4. It's a different situation.
Look at Ike. Look at Ike. Ike, you're not.
But it's not. It's a different situation, JB. Like, you're up 4, like Ike said earlier, right? They're in the red zone. Tighten up. We hold them to 3. We good. It's 4-down territory for the Rams right now.
Yeah,
so
you want to let them score. You want to let them score. You're not going to keep them at a field goal?
You definitely don't let them score because you know on the other side of the ball, right, you know you got to go score. You got to throw the ball to get down the field, and that's where the Rams at best. And dogs tee off. So be interesting 4 downs here.
Hey, fellas, I got to get back to my company.
Same.
I appreciate y'all, boys. All right, CJ.
All
right, there's going to be a lot of celebrating going on, Ike, with one-of-a-kind cigars. All right, so, Brian, we don't let them score. We keep it right where it is. We try to tighten up. In terms of tightening up, though, I'm telling you, if you get the ball back with 20 seconds to go, you're going to be pretty pissed that you didn't just concede the touchdown.
You can't play the game that way. They haven't played their whole season that way. You don't play the game that way. You just keep playing football. There's no way.
CJ,
I don't think you win Super Bowls.
You're not going to back me up at all on this, CJ? Not even remotely?
Nah. No way.
Is CJ still here or did he bounce?
CJ's so mad at your question. He's so disgusted with your question that he left us.
Dude, he's just like,
CJ
what are
was
you
like,
talking
I gotta
about?
get out of here. I can't deal with these dumb questions.
Well, let me just tell you. Listen, we're going to see how this game plays out, but I would trust Joe Burrow. I would rather have my quarterback with the ball with 90 seconds to go than Matthew Stafford with the ball on the 3-yard line.
I mean, I understand. Yeah, I get it. But you know what? There's a reason you ain't an NFL coordinator or a coach. You know what I'm saying, Johnny? I like your spirit, kid. I like your spirit, but take a seat. We're not letting them score. I'm holding them at all costs.
All right, we hold them at all costs, but I understand the cost could be the Super Bowl, which is a significant cost. That's all I'm saying is that you just got to think about it. Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals have gotten here not because of their defense, but because of their offense. So I'm just saying it's not a no-brainer. Listen, you're disgusted with me, and that's fine. But I'm telling you it's a legitimate strategy.
It is a legitimate strategy, but this is a different situation, okay? They're ahead by 4. You hold them at a field goal. Don't let them score.
Right.
So now they're ahead.
Okay. All right. Everybody.
Well, hey, is there any news on Odell Beckham? Did they say anything about what's going on?
Put up a poll. Do we think they should let them score here? Put up a poll. See what the crowd says.
Never. Hold them.
Never.
Uh-oh.
Hold them. Let's see. Here
we
go. Ready?
There you go.
And what do we got? We got second and goal. Second and goal. We've got the Rams 16, Cincinnati 20. Let's see out at the bar. Everybody's sitting around. There's nobody who's not watching the game right now. Everybody is watching the game. They're glued to the set. I don't know, man. I don't know. Look at everybody saying, what do we think we should do? Oh, hold on. Brian, I don't know where you are, but I got 3rd and goal right now. 3rd and goal right now. Here we go. Look at this. Should the Bengals let the Rams score? No, 100%. There's not a single person who thinks yes.
That's right, John. That's right, John.
Hold on.
I stopped listening to you, John. I stopped listening to your amazing strategy of letting the Rams get the lead. Just letting them score and get the lead. I don't believe that's a good strategy. Oh, look at these guys. Look at this. Now that's PI. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Hold on.
Boy. Oh, boy.
Hold,
all
please.
right. Okay. So, listen, I just want everybody to know I was saying they should let them score, and there was 2:30 left in the game. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game. We just got pass interference on the 3-yard line. It is now 1st and goal on the 3. Anybody want to agree with me? Anybody want to agree with me yet?
Holding. Where's the holding? I don't see any holding. Where's the holding?
That's the worst call ever in Super Bowl history right there.
Yeah, he's kind of holding cup, but sort of, but not really. I don't see that as holding at all. That's bullshit.
I don't think that's...
there he is. All right, a little bit.
That's okay. I don't think that's holding at all either.
Play. That's a good play by the linebacker.
That's a good play. Well,
of course, it's a good
here we
play,
go.
John.
First and goal from the 3. The entire season.
That's a problem.
This is a problem right here.
Cooper Kupp caught it, and he got hurt.
Did they throw a flag?
I think that's a touchdown.
Did they just throw a flag? There is a flag.
Oh, yeah, there's a flag on
it's
that
going to
play.
be first and goal
And I think
from
it's-
the six-inch line.
Hold on.
Yeah, first and goal from the 6-inch line.
This is where the pressure.
Corey,
This is
pin
where
over a little bit.
For
You're getting see a little bit more, Brian. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, my face needs to be framed properly.
All right, I'm just listen to me. I don't want to be. I don't want to be Mr. I told you so.
John, nobody's watching us right now. They're watching this barn burner of a game. I can promise you. We've got a minute and 38 seconds.
I know, but I'm telling you, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds
now
to go
what?
in the game.
More holding?
Yeah. They're playing in LA.
Hold on.
I don't know, man.
Offense.
What? Penalty on both teams. So what? They replay the down? Right. That's not good.
Wow.
Wow. Listen, I don't want to be Mr. I told you so, but I'm just telling you, 2:30 to go in the game, you could have gotten the ball back, and more than likely, you could have kicked a field goal to set it to send it into overtime. But all right, we're going to whittle down the clock.
I'm getting nervous, and I'm starting to come over to your side. Although I still say
thank you. I'm just saying, 2:30. 2:30 left. You have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, and Joe Burrow at quarterback, and you would then only need a field goal. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So okay.
I kind of like what you're saying.
Right. I know. I like what I'm saying too. Oh, guess what?
There's another flag. There's another flag, Jonathan.
3 flags in a row. 3 flags in a row. Has that ever happened?
John, do you get the feeling that you and I are the only ones talking and nobody's listening to us? I can even hear an echo because this is such a. Oh, are you holding them? Is that PI?
Oh, jeez.
That's pass interference, isn't it? Hold on.
Listen, they will have run 10 plays
Pass interference.
inside
Pass
the 10.
interference. Look at him. He's basically tackling them. Wow.
Well, look at they're going to run 10 plays inside the 10. Courtney, put up the question. Who now? Should they let the Rams score? I mean, you got 90 seconds to go, 3 timeouts.
I'm with you,
I said
John.
this back at 2:30. Nobody wanted to listen to me. Nobody wanted to listen to Johnny.
John, you know what? I think they should let him score.
Oh, look at this. Look at that. Oh, yeah, I got 36% now on my side, right? It went from 0 to 36, Brian.
Yes, you're right. But you know what? You hold them at 3. You can hold them at 3, John, to a field goal. You know they're going to go for it. And then
Are you
can
kidding
run the
me?
clock down.
If the Bengals hold them
John,
to a field goal here, that will be the
Rely on
greatest
your
defensive stand
defense.
of all time.
You rely on your defense and you say you don't let them do anything. They're going to try to. They have to try to score here. They have to go for it. But that PI was a disaster. Big mistake on that PI. Big mistake.
Listen, dude. It was. Just listen to me. Rob Vaca just walked in the room. Nobody wants to listen to me. Nobody wants to listen to the sports science guy on the odds
Let's ask a
of
real
Joe
athlete.
Burrow with four clock stoppages with 2:30 to
Vaca.
go. All he would need was a field goal. And nobody wanted to listen to me. That's fine. It's fine.
Rob Vaca, I want you as an athlete. You don't let him score. You hold him, right? John, you can't turn your back on us like that, John. John, come back to us. He got it. That's a touchdown.
Oh, that's a touchdown. And
Cooper Kupp, the best receiver in the league.
Yeah.
The best
And guess
receiver
what?
in the league, Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. And now there's only 90 seconds to go in the game instead of 2:30. And you would have gotten the 2-minute warning, and you would have had an extra minute, and you would have only had to get a field goal. I'm just saying.
John, now they can win with a field goal or a touchdown instead of tying it. Look at this, though. Wow. Oh, my God.
Look at the party going on. Everybody's looking, saying, yeah, Brinkus was right. I'm just telling you. Brinkus is right.
I'm just
Courtney,
saying.
put up the poll. Was Brinkus right? Just put it up right now. Put it up right now. Was Brinkus right? Brinkus was right. I was saying it with 2:30 to go. So 2:30 to go, and all you needed is 3 points. Bryan Callen, you're not going to say you were right, John. You're not going to say it.
Well, John, I'm not going to say you're right because I think the Bengals are going to come back and win this. Because now we're going to see what Joe Burrow's made of, and we're going to see what their offensive coordinators are made of.
Was Brinkus right? No.
Football.
Wait,
but you got Cooper Kupp. And Stafford are both unbelievable. This kid is incredible. This kid, Cooper Kupp, should get his due. He still doesn't have his due. So, John, you still don't get the job as coach.
Yeah, I mean, he's the best receiver in football right now.
Say you were right. 6%. You got 6%, thought you were right, and I got 94%. Not that this is a competition.
Yeah.
But they call me Johnny Football. Okay?
All right. Let's see.
Compared to you, they call me Johnny Football. You go play bingo with the elderly people, and I'm going to watch some football. Okay?
Says the guy who's like 10 years older than I am. What are you, 62 now?
Shut up, John, you ageist.
Bryan!
I'm getting my face tightened. I don't care. That's it. I have a screw in the back of my head. I'm 76 years old, but I keep tightening my face. I keep tightening it. I don't care.
All right, so listen, everybody, you got to make sure. Listen to me. You got to make sure that you support all the sponsors, especially Killcliff, the clean energy drink. Either go to Brinks.tv and buy Killcliff, or go to killcliff.com. Get Joe Rogan's drink, the Flaming Joe. Get Israel Adesanya's drink. To kill a kiwi, make sure you support Killcliff. Also, go to brutusbroth.com to support Brutus Bone Broth. Also, Punched Energy, the Punched Energy gummies. And we got Battle Bars. And earlier in the broadcast, when we had the Battle Bar battle, it was pretty amazing because, once again, we established ourselves as...
Go!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Hold on a second.
Dude, this is where it counts. Dude, this is where it all comes. This is what it comes down to.
This is where it all comes down to.
This makes me very nervous right now.
Exactly. And those who are sort of behind us, who are watching the game.
Move. Did you see that move?
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Watch this. That's the route I'd run. Look at that. There he goes, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, here we go. Watch this.
Dude, this is...
We only need a field goal. We don't need anything crazy here.
He caught it. This is what I'm talking about. Let's go.
All right, we're at midfield right now.
Fellas. Let's go.
Still have 2 timeouts. We still got 2 timeouts. Yep. So let's don't get crazy here. Why are they going tick, 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 tick? Come on,
I always say don't get crazy.
Now hold on, are we going for the field goal? Or are we? Oh my God!
You got to go for the field goal, John.
Oh, come on. Oh my God!
You go for the field goal.
Oh my God!
3rd and 1. I get very nervous, John. I'm nervous.
I'm a little nervous because that wasn't the smartest of plays on 2nd and 1.
God, McPherson must be so nervous, man. How do you deal with this as a kicker? Like Ike said, you get ready. This is your opportunity. You get ready for the moment.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Everybody should be voting right now what they think's going to happen on this drive. Everybody should be voting.
Go. First down. Damn it. Why do you run it?
Oh, are you kidding me?
What yard line are they on right now?
So what? They got to go for it on 4th and 1, right?
Yeah. Otherwise, the game's over.
Yeah.
Game's over.
Okay. 4th and 1.
This is where Aaron Donald steps up. Look at Aaron Donald. Look at this.
Yeah.
Nah, he pulled you right back. Not so fast, young man. Not so fast. I don't understand that play. I really don't.
By the way, the spread on this game, if the Rams win, the spread on the game was 4. The spread was 4.
It comes down to this, man. What do you do here?
Comes down to this play.
You got a short pass. It's a short pass here.
Let's see.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
Let's see.
Come on.
You got to get 1 yard. 1 yard. 1 yard. Here we go.
He caught it. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my
God.
And there we have it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my God. The Rams won it.
There you have it. All
The Rams
right.
won it. Aaron
Well,
Donald won
we're
it.
tallying up. We're going to tally up who has the most points because we got to give away our final $2,000, Brian. We said that the Cincinnati Honey Badgers were going to win, but I just want to tell you something. If with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go, 4 clock stoppages, I'm just telling you, it would have been a better play. You would have had
Aaron
it would have
Donald
been a
got
better
that
play.
sack. You can't. I told you. That's the problem. He's such a problem at the end. Aaron Donald's not tired. He's just too strong and fast, and your line is they're too tired. The final play, and they couldn't hold him. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying with veterans. You can't fool him. He's been there 1,000 times, and he's still a monster. Look at that, man. Look at that. Oh my God, what that was crazy. But that shouldn't be a surprise to anybody, man. That shouldn't be a surprise to anybody.
I don't want to say I told you so, but I kind of told you so.
But I kind of told you so.
Kind of
John,
told
I'm
you
going
so.
to go eat sushi with my family.
Yeah. All right.
I love you, buddy. I had
So
fun.
listen,
Thank
everybody,
you.
go out, support our sponsors, Killcliff. Go to killcliff.com. Go to brutusbroth.com. Go to punchedenergy.com. Go to battlebars.com. Bryan Callen.
Yes, sir. I lost your mic, buddy. I can't hear you.
You didn't lose my microphone.
There you go. There you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
you still got
What
me.
were you gonna say?
Hey, Courtney. Wait, Courtney, I want to go ahead and see who the final $2,022 winner was. We're still tabulating, but we're going to figure it out. Well, just hold on a second. Brian, give me your final thoughts on the game. Just say, yeah, Brinkus was right. Would have been better to have the ball back.
Football at its best. John, you were wrong as usual. Football at its best. In fact, I feel like you jinxed the Cincinnati Honey Badgers with your terrible ideas. CJ and Ike left us. But you know what? Maybe you were right at the end. Maybe you were right. Look at Odell crying. Look at Odell crying. He's an emotional guy.
Yeah.
He's an emotional dude. Look at that, Von Miller. You gotta love it. Look at Burrow, man. What a stud, though. What a stud. He doesn't like losing.
He doesn't like losing, but he is handsome. He's handsome as all get out.
Oh, he's a handsome guy, man. He's a handsome guy. You got Aaron Donald. All right, I'm going to watch this, John. I love you. I got to watch this drama. I love this.
All right, everybody, Bryan Callen, I love you. You're the best. God bless you.
I love you, too.
Later.
See you, boys.
All right, so, Courtney, let's announce this final winner. We got our final $2,000 winner, $2,022. Let's, Tori, pan the camera over a little bit. There we go. Look at this. There we go. There we go. Look at me. All right, in our final 2,000. How are we not ready? I know it's predictive gaming. I understand. It's just, I want to give away the final $2,022, and then I want to go eat some sushi. And so, I'm really hungry. It's been a long time. There are a lot of people, hundreds of people, and I barely said hello. And so, I don't know. Where's the, can we have the camera? Can I go walk, get some sushi, and then announce it the winner? Or do I have to stay here? Brack. Yeah, where's Brack? Brack, come on in here. I want to announce, and then we can announce the winner. Because I don't need to be standing here. Where's Brack? I got the handheld mic. Coming on in. We want to thank everybody. We want to thank Killcliff. Everybody go to killcliff.com. And punchedenergy.com. This has been amazing. The 2022 big game weekend on TV. There's Brack. There we go. All right, so here we go. DDP.
Hey, buddy. Great seeing you, man.
God bless you.
Wake surfing?
Surfing.
No, dude. I sent you a picture of me in Indonesia on an 8-foot wave.
I just saw that. You just said that to me.
Yeah, I did. So I want to come up here. I want to do that. I've been in the water, like on a board in about 3.5 years, but like riding a bike.
I'm going to get you wake foiling.
Yeah,
that's what we're going to do.
I don't know about that. That's crazy shit.
Well, that's what I'm doing now.
No, I just get up and put me in the back of the boat
Dude,
first.
you're jumping off the top ropes. What are you talking about, crazy?
Again, 66.
Doesn't
Okay.
matter.
What are you now?
I'm 40.
Are you owning it? Are you owning it? What is that?
What is
that?
I'm 50. I'm almost 51.
You look amazing. That's all that matters. That's all
you.
that matters.
Thank you.
Great show. If I'm out of the spot where I can't make it up to the next Super Bowl,
That's right.
I want to go on that show.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll talk to you.
All right, man. God bless
next
you.
week. All right,
God bless you. This
Great
is
seeing you.
amazing, right? All right, we're going out to eat some sushi, and Courtney's going to tell me. Here we go. We're still broadcasting. We're still broadcasting live. Say hello to everybody. It's hello to the world. Great party. I'm very.
Great party.
It is, right?
That's right.
The ultimate party, right? This is like where we roll credits and we say everything. We're just rolling credits. Look at that. This is my best friend, Trevor Maher. Hey, Trevor, look at. It's my best friend in the world. I just got to tell you, I'm very disappointed in the Cincinnati Bengals. They should have let the Rams score with 2:30 to go.
Yeah,
Nobody listened to me.
I don't know anything.
That's about it. That's why he's amazing. Listen to me. Heaven, I need a 10-banger. Let's go. Courtney, are we announcing the final? All right, you ready to put it up? Go ahead, put up the.
Can we get right here? Can we get right here?
Yeah, let's get right here. Scott D, congratulations. You've won $2,022 cash. Hard, cold cash. Warm, soft cash. All righty. We're going to sign off right now. All right. Listen, I love everybody. God bless you for watching. And make sure you support all of our sponsors. Killcliff, Brutus Bone Broth, Punched Energy, and Battle Bars. Make sure you go to killcliff.com. God bless everybody.
Good stuff, man.
The 2022 Big Game Weekend on Brinks.tv is brought to you by Brutus Bone Broth, made with love for dogs. Killcliff, clean energy drinks. Battle Bars, fuel your fight. And Punched Energy, packs a punched.